Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Welcome to Johnny Woodard Presents Broken Simulation, starring Johnny Woodard and the Tranny Hunter. Hi, Johnny. How are you?
You're the tranny hunter now? I like that.
Yeah, some guy made a funny-ass meme, so we're going to run with it. Update, Johnny, on the trans stuff. And so I showed that video to a lot of people, and everybody was like, wow, she's pretty hot. That's everybody's reaction.
No, I don't know if that says more about the kind of friends you have.
And by the way, you're one of my friends, so you're right in there, bro.
Yeah. Or about her her impressive passableness.
Was it you? I don't know who I was talking to. Is just like, why is this girl on the streets?
That
Why
was
is
me.
it?
Yeah.
Why doesn't she have a sugar daddy? Like, to me, now, Johnny, can I ask you something? Do you think it has something to do with the size of her dick that people, like if she had a snuffleupagus down there, right? Do you think that people would be like, I don't know why she just doesn't have like a sugar daddy or something?
Wait, now are you saying it's too big or too small?
Too small. It's a tiny pee-pee.
I wasn't really staring at,
Well, Johnny, let's not get into the details.
You said it whipped around like Harrison Ford's whip.
Johnny, here's the thing about this show, right? Everything I talk about on this show is 100% true. Sometimes
it's like winning time.
Sometimes Daddy has to crank it up to make it interesting, or else it's just a guy walking around LA. Okay?
It's like winning
But
time.
it's always real. Everything is real. So when I say that it whipped around, you saw how big it was. It's not big enough to whip around.
Yeah. I didn't think it was. It was soft.
More like
it was
this.
soft, right?
What would you say this is? Me doing this?
Well, you got your thumb out and you're just kind of flexing your thumb.
Yeah,
at
so
the
she
joint,
flexed her dick, right? It was more of a dick flexing.
It wasn't hard though, so I can't judge her on a flaccid
about
penis.
that, right?
I don't. I will have to review the footage here.
What are we gonna
replay review? We got a challenge.
But the point is, nobody's like, dude, that's gross. Not one person.
Yeah.
So it's very funny. A lot of stuff to get into. A lot of stuff. Guys, before we get into all that, if you want to be live, on the 28th, I'm in Palmdale, California. On the 29th, I'm in Chi-Town. And on the 30th, I'm at Float Fest. And then May 4th is the big Comedy Chaos return live at the Comedy Store. And it is during the Netflix Comedy Festival. And it is officially a part of the Comedy Festival.
Now, what does that? Does that mean that some of the people that are ticketed for that will be people that have like a book of tickets for the whole?
No. It's an interesting thing because I think every show is individual, but they've been lumped. I think Netflix literally went to like anybody that's willing to have a comedy show. Like you could probably have one in your living room with your fake girlfriend.
Yeah.
I went to Johnny. Did I tell you I once had 2 300-pound chicks sucking on my toes? Did I already tell you that?
No.
Yeah, I did. Two large women
I gotta know
sucking
how
on my toe. They just wanted to suck my toes.
No, but where were you?
I was in Vegas. I was a young man.
You're in Vegas. You're a young man. Where?
At
where
a party,
in
and
Vegas?
these two
at a party in Vegas.
Yeah, and these 2 young chicks were like, "Can we suck your toes?"
That is not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
So you're just standing at the party.
No, it was a party. Everybody was just hanging out. And like I talked to Johnny, I'm a nice guy. I talk to everybody, Johnny. I'm not just like, oh, I'm only going to talk to attractive people. I talk to everybody of all shapes and sizes.
You just start.
I am everyday people.
You just start with the attractive ones, and then when they reject you, you work your way down.
That's possible as well. Not saying, but at least I'm talking to everybody.
And then so you're spitting game to these two heavy
Johnny,
chicks.
if you're running for public office, do you go right to the disenfranchised and ask them to vote for you? Or do you go to the people who will maybe make some donations your campaign?
No, you're right. The disenfranchised do not vote as a rule.
You know what they do? Eat toes and lick on feet. That's what they do. So I was doing
Wait, hold on. So they ask you that, and then do you go somewhere to do it, or you just whip them out right there? How does that work?
Yeah, there was a bedroom.
Okay. Whose house?
Johnny, this was Vegas, so this was early 90s. You want me to remember that?
And then they take you by the hand, one with each hand, like
yeah, they like lay down. They took off my feet and they just started going to fucking a hungry hippo on those feet.
How long does that last? Were your feet stinky?
I don't know.
Did they like the stinky?
Well, that's why you do it, Johnny, because you're into stinky feet.
Really?
Yeah. Like Steve Randolph tells me all the time he loves stinky feet.
Do you have any of that in you?
Oh, I love armpits, bro.
But not stinky feet.
No, I'm not in the feet, but I love armpits.
So I can't. As someone who doesn't have any interest in bad smells, I can't get my.
I'm surprised you can wipe your own ass. How much you hate filth. Yeah. I'm surprised you don't own the biggest bidet ever, and it just shoots up like a fire hose.
See,
in
I don't buy
city.
that bidet. I think it splashes it everywhere.
No, I think it shoots right up.
I don't want anything shooting in my asshole. First of all.
Oh, Johnny, so you'd rather get your hand in there, work it?
No, I mean, there's a way to do it without getting messy. Been doing it a long time. So
I know. Well, yeah.
I'm an expert, but I got my 10,000 hours in.
Right. That's very true, Johnny. We're all experts on wiping our own ass.
Yeah. Although me probably less than you because I, space camped that 1 week.
Oh, yeah. So you got a week off. Outside of that, you've been wiping your ass on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what were we talking about, Johnny, before you started talking about
sucking toes,
wiping your ass?
This happens to us every week.
Yeah, it had to do with Netflix.
Are you surprised that Netflix, like, it's obviously an oversight that you got to be a part of anything that Netflix is doing?
Probably, but it's,
they knew who you were. They would be
like Johnny, listen, as much shit as I give Netflix, I gotta tell you, I'm impressed with how big this is, what they're doing.
How do you mean? What? Like what?
Like, dude, think about that, dude. Like, we have festivals in LA, right?
Yeah.
Like, and they're just like little ecosystems. This is literally the entire city is all going on for 2 weeks. Like,
oh, it's not just at the store.
No.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Go look up Netflix is a Joke comedy festival. All right. Wait till you see what's going on, dude.
They should do a podcasting festival out here like that.
Graham Elwood had a podcast festival for a while.
Why'd he stop? Do you know?
It's probably a lot of fucking work, bro. Yeah. So that's a week. Yeah, dude. Can you?
There we go.
Yeah, there it is, dude. Look at that, dude. Holy shit! I don't even know who half these people are.
They are having podcasts. Even more shows added. They've got Never Have I Ever with Mindy Kaling leading the way here. Cobra Kai, live and badass. Oh, that's cool. Somebody Feed Phil. That's the guy who created Everybody Loves Raymond.
So those are shows. Okay.
Yeah, live tapings at the Hollywood Palladium. You got Snoop Dogg's Fuck Around comedy special. Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, Ladies Night. Boy, that sounds like a real banger there. Bill Burr and Friends, Amy Schumer and Friends.
Okay.
We've got just added John Mulaney at the Hollywood Bowl, Sebastian Maniscalco, Cat Williams, Mike Epps, Billy Eichner, Franco Escamilla, Princess featuring Maya Rudolph and Gretchen Lieber.
Okay.
You know what that is? Nobody knows what Princess is, so they had to add Maya Rudolph.
Yeah, of course.
Aziz Ansari and Friends. A lot of friends at this festival.
Yeah.
85 South, Michelle Buteau, Lil Ray
Lil Ray is no, that's not. Keep going. That's someone else.
No, okay. Jimmy O Yang, some more. David Cross, Country Wayne. We've got a lot of Waynes going on here. Oh no, that's Yang. Sorry.
Yeah.
Neil Brennan, Chris DiStefano, Jacqueline Novak, Nick Swartzen. By the way, my dad thinks Nick Swartzen is hilarious. He watched some movie. There's some movie.
You know what your dad would be? Correct.
Yeah, he is. No, my dad loves him. Like as an actor, anything. He's always just laughing at Nick Swartzen.
Nick Swartzen came out of the womb with a tight 45 minutes.
He's great.
There's two people I know that were funny out the gate and crushed.
My dad also would
Nick Swartzen, Pablo Francisco.
In denial that he's gay. My dad would be like, that guy's gay, really?
Yeah, they never know who the gay people are. Do you remember people used to fight over whether who's the guy from Culture Club? Whether Boy George, was like fucking gay. There was literally
he said Karma Chameleon. Give me a break.
Come on, man. That dude bangs puss, bro. Hard puss. Look at him, dude. And the guy, do you really want to hurt? That guy loved it's just like you and your girl and her fake friends. That was Boy George all the time. Just stacking chicks, hitting holes like Price is Right Punch Out. That's
dude,
how
I remember in the 90s talking to my grandma about whether Elton John was gay. And she's like, I don't think so. I don't think he's gay.
Oh my God. Like that. No one had gaydar back then in the 80s, right? Nobody had gaydar.
Unless you were like really flamboyant, like Freddie Mercury, he was like one of the first guys that really didn't give a shit.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, dude, I crush ass, right?
But even Elton John was out there with, like pink boas on and stuff and those big ass glasses, and nobody clocked it.
Like, there's certain cities that you live in where your gaydar gets real good.
West Hollywood's one of those.
Yeah, if you're anywhere near West Hollywood, you can just tell gay people.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Yeah, you can just tell when they're gay.
I mean, this thing just goes on. Wayne Brady, Ron Funches, Michael Blackson, Heather McMahon, Mary Beth Barone, Benito Skinner, Rachel Feinstein, Cameron Esposito, Jessica Curson. We got live podcasts, Fly on the Wall with Dana Carvey and David
That
Spade.
show's blown up, huh?
I didn't even know it existed until right now.
Yeah, dude, it's like top 5 on everything all the time.
No shit. The Read with Kid Fury and Crystal.
Is this a sign I'm getting old?
Yeah, I think so. More friends here. Best Friends with Nicole Byer and Sashir Zameda.
Now, she's listening. Nicole Byer, will you look her up? I think, which is kind of weird. Will you look up Nicole Byer?
Sashir Zameda used to be on SNL.
Will you look up Nicole Byer? I could have this wrong, but that's a big show on Sirius Radio. Nope, that's not her. I had it wrong. Sorry. I thought Nicole Byer was this like blonde chick who did a lot.
Watch as we misidentify people here.
Yeah.
You Made It Weird with Pete Holmes. And then there's a free 7-day mini fest. RSVP now for that. It's outdoors at the Hollywood Palladium. They got The Drop-In hosted by Jeff Ross, Jimmy Carr.
Dude, can you see? Look at this. WeHo Drag Brunch. Look who's hosting that. This may be the coolest name I've ever fucking seen in my life.
It's the WeHo Drag Brunch hosted by Alaska Thunderfuck.
That is the best. Will you look up Alaska Thunderfuck?
Dude, we have to. I got to figure out a way we can name the episode that. This is Alaska Thunderfuck, by the way. This is what your drag, your trans would look like if they put some makeup on.
Good for Alaskan Thunderfuck.
Alaska Thunderfuck.
Well, why is she on a Netflix thing?
I don't even know. I mean, it's just...
Look at. Does that look like Patton Oswalt if he was like some weird kind of liquid?
Oh, I know. TV? That's that. She's in Orange is the New Black.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's
is
like
Alaskan
that.
Thunderfuck in there too?
I don't think so.
Like, let's be honest.
It's Alaska.
Johnny, let's be honest. If all trans look like that.
Oh, there's Alaska without the.
If all trans look like Alaskan Thunderfuck.
Alaska Thunderfuck.
I'm Johnny. Now, okay, I'm sorry.
Quit dead naming. Alaska Thunderfuck.
Alaska Thunderfuck, okay? Let's just ask if all trans look like Alaska Thunderfuck, would anybody be like upset about trans?
I wonder. It's a drag.
It's the ugly ones that get everybody upset, right?
I wonder, but she's doing drag. She's not even.
But
trans,
Johnny, which brings me back to my charity event that I think this show should start a GoFundMe, which is to get trans people better wigs. Right? I mean, like, let's get them better
we
wigs.
just show up on the corner like we announce it one Sunday.
We just drive a wig-mobile around L.A. and we're
like
just
the bookmobile?
Yeah, but we hand out wigs to trans who look...
Wait, you know what we could do? We could get an old ice cream van, with the music playing and just
and we just drive around, and anytime we see a trans whose wig looks like a haunted beehive, we just hand them a brand new wig. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Dude, we're trying to make things happen. Featuring the cast of Blockbuster.
We got movie trivia happy hour featuring, like you said, the cast of Blockbuster, Randall Park, Melissa Fumero, JB Smoove, and Tyler Alvarez.
Yeah.
Then the goddamn Comedy Jam, Netflix shows in real life, DJs, food, and more. It's a lot of shit going on.
A lot of shows, bro.
Damn.
A lot of shows.
Look at this thing. I mean, just...
What does that mean, live shows? They're doing live shows?
I mean, that's like comedy shows, yeah.
Like, hold on. So Cobra Kai's doing a live show?
That's what it said, yeah.
Like on stage? What is it going to be like? Rent? Everyone's got AIDS.
Look at this. They're doing Seth Rogen's table reads, Dave Chappelle and friends. That wasn't even on the poster. That didn't even make the poster.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
Fluffy didn't make the poster.
Well, because they're probably like, I mean, like, it's good. You know, as much as I can't stand Aziz Ansari, as much as I cannot stand him, I'm super happy they looks like
back.
He's been brought back. I think, by the way, congratulations to the Waynes. They have yet another Waynes dominating comedy.
That's what they needed. They needed somebody else who's
They
famous.
need more. They need more Waynes, which she's very nice. So I'm happy for her.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's a black lesbian.
What's her
Which
name?
is the top of the food chain of cool, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Top of the food chain of cool.
Do you identify as crypto curious? If you thought about entering the world of cryptocurrency but felt a little overwhelmed, Coinbase makes learning to buy and sell simple. Coinbase offers a trusted and easy-to-use platform to buy, sell, and spend cryptocurrency. They support the most popular digital currencies on the market and make them accessible to everyone. They offer portfolio management and protection, learning resources, and a mobile app so you can trade securely and monitor your crypto all in one place. Millions of people in over 100 countries trust Coinbase with their digital assets. Whether you are looking to diversify, just getting started, or searching for a better way to access crypto markets, start today with Coinbase. For a limited time, new users can get $10 in free Bitcoin when you sign up today at coinbase.com/broken. Sign up at coinbase.com/broken for $10 in free Bitcoin. This offer is for a limited time only. Be sure to sign up today. That's coinbase.com/broken for $10 in free Bitcoin.
Absolutely.
What else is going on, dog? Speaking of cool, I've been doing a lot of traveling. I recently did. I went on the road with Mr. Eddie Bravo. Speaking of great comics, Eddie Bravo. People don't realize how fucking funny Eddie Bravo is. Like, I'm not lying to you. Like, I know we have him on the show and he talks conspiracies, and apparently it was so funny. They were running my old clip on Joe Rogan's podcast, which is, you know, the only time I get on that show is when they run old clips of me. And what
was it?
It was the Roddy Piper thing that my friend conspiracy.
Oh, yeah.
And because, Ari was on there, and Ari, Shane Gillis, Mark Normand, they were all on there. And he, what was the point of this? What was the point of this whole thing? Oh,
Eddie.
So, Ari introduces the clip as pre-conspiracy Sam Tripoli. That's how because I'm going to be honest with you, Johnny, I think everybody thinks I'm a crazy person. I mean, I pretty much, right? Can we all agree?
The uninitiated, yeah.
Think I'm nuts.
Yeah.
And which is crazy because I'm right. Like, I'm right, but I'm nuts, which is fine.
You're the guy, though, that they think that, and then like 6 months later, they kind of pull you into the hallway at the comedy store. Like,
100%.
Dude, what do you think about that? I just found out about this.
And I love them all. I love them all. I'm not mad at them. I miss them. I wish they would call me once in a while, or just let Rudolph playing your reindeer games once in a fucking while. Okay, that'd be real nice to let me be a part of the friendship we had for 20 years before I discovered. Cut that, beep that, because that will get us in trouble. Yeah. Write that down. Beep that right there. That will get us in trouble. Okay.
Keep going. I'll take.
But I feel like people will always look at Eddie Bravo like that, and they don't realize how fucking funny that dude is. Like, that dude is so funny. I wish I could tell you the joke they did. I don't want to give it away because he's doing it on the road. It's so funny, dude. It made me laugh. I had to pull him aside and go, like, once in a while, I get jealous of a joke. I'm like, fuck, why did I think that? I had a friend of mine tell me that. I had a joke that went, everybody wants to get fuck you rich. I just looked at my bank account. I'm fuck me rich.
I love that one, yeah.
Which I can't, like.
It's great. Yeah.
Don't you think that joke should have been done 1,000 times? I've never heard anyone even. I never. It's
no, I haven't either.
Right there.
And when I heard it the first time, I was like, sure. I laughed so hard, and then I was like, wait, surely somebody else did it.
Right?
Nobody.
No, I haven't
never
heard
anybody.
Haven't heard it. But so we were on the road. We were doing so.
Somebody has stolen it from you for sure. I guarantee you that somebody has stolen that joke and is doing it somewhere else.
Once I get it on a special, I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna be honest with
That's the
you.
move.
I just don't give a shit. I don't care if someone jacks my shit. I don't care.
Eddie, would you say he's as far as the ratio of funny to can beat the shit out of you is pretty high on the list?
I mean, like, who else is up there? It's like
Schaub,
Joe Rogan. Callan tells everybody he can fight. I think he understands boxing.
Okay.
Mario Cantone, right? The who's the guy who does like Hollywood Insider? What's that show? He was on Saved by the Bell.
Not Mario Cantone. That's a gay guy.
Yeah.
Mario Lopez.
Yeah. That dude, you ever watch him? Look him up. You ever watch him like train boxing?
Yeah.
That dude can throw, bro. That dude can throw.
And what isn't the guy, or does he just have a podcast? That guy that used to be heavyweight UFC guy. We had him on Punch Drunk a few times. Or does he just do a podcast? Or
Frank Mir?
No, white guy.
Oh, Josh.
Josh. Yeah, that guy.
He was just on Rogan.
Yeah.
I forgot what Josh's name.
Barnett.
Josh Barnett.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
He's funny. Yeah,
he's got a lot of kick your ass though, as far as.
Well, dude, he was the UFC heavyweight champion.
That's what I'm saying.
And he fought in Pride back when that meant something.
Who am I looking for again?
I mean, who are great fighters?
No, you told me to look up. Oh, Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez boxing. Like, the dude can box. Like, that dude.
He knows his boxing too, dude. He's great.
And he's like incredibly good looking. How long's that guy been good looking for? Like 2 decades?
I mean, if you look at the rest of that cast compared to him now, he's held up better than any of them.
No,
for
well,
sure.
I mean, Zach is still like.
Yeah, but not like Mario Lopez.
But the women, how are they doing? Are they just crashing and burning?
Okay, I don't want to hate on them.
No, I don't hate.
This is Mario Lopez and Oscar De La Hoya. Ever heard of him?
Oh, they're doing like a
charity fight.
Yeah. I mean, but he can actually box though.
Yeah, I mean, look at how he moves. You can tell.
But that's not even when you watch him train, because
Lopez.
Yeah, but this is even more impressive.
To being inside the ring. First of all, look at those cut-up shoulders.
Dude, stop it. I don't want... dude, I mean, I love Oscar De La Hoya.
You can tell by the way he moves that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Just with a guy who's
but
an
like,
actual fighter.
If you were alien guy, right? Alien guy, and you come down and you're watching this, they go, which one of them do you think was one of the greatest boxers of all time? And you're watching that right now?
It's Mario Lopez, yeah.
Yeah, you think that.
Yeah.
You don't realize Oscar De La Hoya fought everybody.
Well, he was always awkward, though, the way he fought. Like, he was kind of like top-heavy, like a little stiff. I don't know. There's something stiff in his shoulders.
He had that Mickey Mouse
and just kind of walk you down.
I fight
with the
everybody.
jab.
I don't care. I fight everybody.
And he also let people stick kitchen utensils up his ass. So
hey, you know what, dude? It goes back to my saying, like, it goes back to when we were yelling about my friend, when we were yelling, but on the last episode where we talked about, Madonna looking like alien cat lady and my friend yelling at me, and she's very much into like sex workers' rights. And I totally agree with that. Listen, people like sex. These workers are willing to do it. We should like not demonize that part of our society, but also we should stop allowing these sex workers to try to blackmail the guys who give them business. Like stop telling me you be you and all that shit, and then you mock these people when they get busted, right? And it's like, dude, Oscar De La Hoya liked coke, dressing like a woman, and having shit shoved up his ass. Why are we mocking this guy? I mean, we're giving Alaska Thunderfuck her own show at the Netflix thing, which she totally should do. But we're gonna why can't Oscar De La Hoya have his own show in WeHo?
what do you think De La Hoya's name would be if he cross-dressed?
It's gotta be something Spanish, right?
Yeah. We should do like a Spanish name generator here.
Yeah, for like fuck pig or something like that. Like
Spanish wrestling name.
For hooker. What is like Spanish for hooker?
The Mexican wrestling name generator. That's exactly what we need for this. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, put in Mexican hooker.
Okay, well, no, we got to put in his name. Oscar De La Hoya.
Okay.
Chile Sangriento.
That sounds like a great drag queen name.
Let's just do Oscar. Let's see if it comes up. Vampiro Malo.
That's it. Vampiro. Vampiro. Cut it down. We got Alaska Thunderfuck and Vampiro performing live at Hamburger Harry's in fucking in West Hollywood, dude. Done.
That's how Childish Gambino got his name, you know. He went into like a gangster name generator, his rapper name, and that was what came up.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, let's put in Sam Tripoli, find out what my Mexican name is.
Oh, hold on.
And then we got to do Johnny Woodard. Then we got to make a big announcement. No, I got to finish this story.
Okay, Sam Tripoli.
Yeah, what is it? Give it to me, dude. Here we go. Sam Tripoli. Guys, let us know what your
Roboto Mysterio.
Dude!
Roboto Mysterio.
Can you list, now you got to do yours. Can you list it when you list like Broken Sim and with Roboto, when you list the guests on here, Roboto Mysterio, and find out what yours is, Johnny.
Okay. This is El Chango del Chupacabra.
Dude, that's yours?
Yeah.
Dude, that's badass.
I know what a Chupacabra is, but I don't know what a Chango is.
I think that's like a chimichanga thing.
Let's see what this, we got to translate. Now we got to put this through the translator.
Oh, dude, what was mine again? Vampiro?
Roboto Mysterio.
Oh, Roboto Mysterio.
I think that means a mysterious robot or something like that. I know what okay.
See what El Chango means.
Monkey.
So you're a chupacabra monkey. I'm a robot, you're a monkey.
Okay.
Dude, by the way, Monkey Robot is a great name for a podcast. Like, that sounds like some cool.
Yeah, and you're the mystery robot.
Yeah, I'm the mystery robot, and you're the monkey.
The Chupacabra monkey.
You're the monkey. You're the chupacabra monkey.
It's so stupid.
That's so great, dude.
Sleeping on a lousy mattress is terrible. I know. I did it for years. Then I realized how stupid it was to spend 7 hours every night being uncomfortable. That's when I first learned about Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes just 2 minutes to complete and matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Everybody is unique, and Helix knows that, so they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, and even a Helix Plus mattress for plus-size folks. I took the Helix quiz. I was matched to the Midnight mattress because I wanted something that feels soft, but I also toss and turn all night. I love it. It's a huge upgrade over the mattress we had before, which had a giant divot in it. It's soft but not too soft. It's fantastic. If you're looking for a mattress, take the quiz, order the mattress you're matched to, and it comes in a surprisingly small box, shipped right to your door for free, and you don't ever need to go to the mattress store again. Helix is awesome, but don't take my word for it. Why would you? Helix has been awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired magazines. Just go to helixsleep.com/broken and take their 2-minute sleep quiz. They will match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/broken. Again, that is helixsleep.com/broken.
So anyways, Eddie Bravo and I go on the road, and we play El Paso. So El Paso.
By the way, Eddie Bravo already has the name. Like, you know, the cool name.
Eddie Bravo's
it's a
Mexican
great name.
wrestling name is Eddie Bravo.
Eddie Bravo.
Yeah.
That's such a good name.
That's so great. That's both his real name and his stage name.
Yeah. They're like, the Mexican generators, like, we can't do any better than this. Sorry.
Right.
We'll give up.
So Johnny, you know, we get this giant arena in El Paso, and it's just, we don't sell enough tickets to fill this giant arena. That's who I am. I am who I am.
How'd you end up booking an arena anyway?
Well, we talked to this guy there. And it's like that. He works with Eddie Bravo, and they're doing these giant fucking events. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll book you here." And I'm like, "Oh my god, we're doing this huge event." And then we're like, "Yeah, maybe we should do a smaller event." So we do a smaller room, and they put us in the Lazy Dog. It's a fucking dive bar, right?
Lazy Dog.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll do the Lazy fucking Dog." So, fun fact: so it goes Wednesday night. Last Wednesday we did. Johnny, would you say that was our greatest episode, or was Atrocities the greatest episode? Which one was the
Pretty
greatest
close.
episode?
I'd say they're 1A, 1B.
What's 1A though?
I don't
What's
know.
1B?
Flip a coin. I really don't know. I probably recency bias makes me say that the last one was probably. I had the most fun probably on the last one.
What's the best thing we've ever done on here?
I mean, you're just getting your voice back from that.
Atrocities?
It's Atrocities, yeah.
And then what would it be? Trans hooker lady?
Yeah, I mean, we've had some pretty good shit, but
So we do a 3-hour podcast.
Maybe.
The next day, Johnny and I have no voice. Johnny doesn't have a voice.
I mean, mine was gone by the end of the show.
Yeah, so we were both gone. I don't know if we were yelling at each other, but it was a very passionate episode. So,
Well, you talk a little differently on a podcast than you do.
What do you
perhaps
mean?
No, I mean, I'm just saying anybody does.
Johnny,
Like,
are you saying... Johnny, you know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be wacky.
No,
People like wacky.
But I know I'm not. It's not an accusation. You're so defensive. I mean, you have
No,
to.
I'm not being I'm telling you, I'm trying to be wacky on the show because I watch these podcasts get a huge number, and they're all being wacky.
You just have to project a little bit and speak a little more clearly.
I'm a wacky podcaster,
And
Johnny.
it taxes your voice talking that way.
Johnny, I'm a wacky podcaster.
And I'm from the South, so I actually have to really think hard not to sound like a redneck all the time.
So dude, I'm telling you, this podcast would be so much bigger if it was wacky and the redneck. That'd be a huge podcast.
I should just come on here and talk like my people.
Man, I'm just hating. I'm like, woo!
Hey man, I'm from Scotland County, North Carolina. We don't take no shit from nobody. Fuck you and your family.
Thunderfuck you.
Alaska Thunderfuck is my grandma, and I don't give a shit who knows it.
What if she stole that name from a great Native American Alaskan tribal?
Well, then they'd be canceled.
Would they be so pissed?
They'd be
What if
canceled.
there's a small tribe in Alaska of indigenous people like that was our leader's name, and that is yours?
He killed many white men.
and there's protests. If indigenous people are protesting drag queen shows, like
The white man trembled at the name Alaska Thunderfuck.
and who would the rich white people support more? The drag queens or the indigenous people robbed of their land?
That's tough.
Who would they support more?
You have to go with the indigenous people. I think. 'Cause if he was a black trans,
Yeah.
he's got a case.
Yeah. What if he's a
White
white
trans.
trans who only dates black men?
Well, now that's becoming even racist, though. Like the thing where they're saying,
Yeah, but that's a good kind of racist.
No, they're saying you fetishize black men. Is what
Yeah,
they're starting
but
to say
when
now.
gay people do, it's called empowerment.
Not anymore. It's turning. I'm telling you. I saw
I
it
was
on
talking
the
to
news.
my gay friend, and he was talking about how he doesn't like black guys. And I
Well,
was
now that's just racist.
But is it? But it is funny when there's like racist gay men that are just like, "Hey, man, get out of our
Get that
bar.
black cock out of my face, you
Get-
animal! My
Yeah,
God.
get out of our bar, man. This is our bar."
Yeah, that's racist.
Is that weird? But Johnny, I don't think that because you're not into dating someone of a certain color means you're racist. Either you're attracted to them or you're not. It's not racism. Racism is like, these people aren't as equal as me. These people shouldn't have these rights because they're garbage people. Either you want to fuck somebody or not. I'm not into Asian chicks. Doesn't mean I don't like Asians. I love
Interesting.
Asians. Even except for when they cry about being
What about like
oppressed.
Asa Akira? Not even that, huh?
It's just not my thing.
Yeah,
And I'll
that's
tell you
interesting.
why. I'll tell you why.
Go on.
Because it's too easy for them to be cute.
Okay.
There's just nothing special about a cute Asian chick because they're all cute. So I just like, no, I'm not.
What
no.
about a hot Asian chick?
But that's still starting at cute.
So you're almost like putting them on a handicap system
Yeah.
where they have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not fair, I'd say.
Well, life isn't fair. Okay.
I'd say your dick is doing a little too much thinking.
I mean, what my dick will fuck anything. Okay. My mind is just like, no, dude, you guys have it too easy.
Wait. So you're like, Asian people, they get enough wins already.
Yeah.
I'm not giving them
Yeah.
the pleasure
Yeah.
of my cock.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure they're really hurting from
Johnny, listen, dude, I'm
Really
not
missing.
perfect. I have a 6-inch dick. It's not great, but it's cuckoo dick.
We should
it
name
makes
that.
girls go cuckoo.
We should name this show 12 inches because that's we just two 6-inch white guys.
Yeah, that's the episode. 12 inches with Roboto Mysterio and Jimmy Changa.
El Chupacabra monkey or whatever the fuck. That's so dumb.
But who has more of 6 inches?
Wait, what? That doesn't make sense.
Like if we had a measurement on who had a bigger dick, who would have bigger 6 inches? Not all 6 inches is the same 6 inches. There's
I think I'm doing well with 6 inches. Like, yeah, it's a solid.
Mine's out my tippy toe, so you'd probably have the bigger one.
Okay. I don't know. I don't want us to
Johnny,
talk about the sizes of our dicks for too long.
Johnny, after you have children, you don't care what the size.
Did it get better with the weight loss?
Yeah, I think I gained a little. I
Really?
feel better. I feel like there's a level of like, it's kind of like Antarctica when it loses like a level of ice and there's like new civilization.
recedes? Yeah, I gotcha.
You're like, whoa, this is new area. It's like, yeah, that's how I see it. So we go and we do this gig. The promoters are great guys. Work with Eddie Bravo on a bunch of stuff. He's like, I'm going to take care of your hotels. I'm going to set you up. We're like,
Nice.
fucking great, man. So the problem is that I realized that the 50th anniversary party of the Comedy Store is on the night I'm supposed to fly out to the El Paso. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna change my flight, fly out in the morning.
Can't miss that. Yeah.
You know what, dude? I was at first gonna be like, you know what can you do? And then I was just like, I mean, this is only gonna happen one time. And who knows how long I'll be at the store, how much longer I'll be at the store. It's just like, this is a one-time shot.
Yeah.
And what kind of like got me to think about that was like, I watched the NBA 75.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of guys who were alive that didn't go to that. And I'm like,
And it was awesome.
it was awesome. And it's like, why? You were just named everyone gets 1 year. For that year, you were the best player in the NBA, right? Everyone got a year. And you were named that. And these guys, a lot of them aren't going to be around much longer. You're not going to be able to like take pictures with them and see them and all that stuff. So, boom. He just fucking, I go.
Glad you went.
Oh, I loved it, dude. It was so cool to see. The problem is I had no voice. And then, you know what everybody says? Do you have COVID, bro? I was like, no, I don't have COVID.
Yeah, that's not the place to show up with like anything weird going on with your nose or your
I'm
voice.
like, people getting shit-faced, drinking, seeing all the people passing up. Saw friends I hadn't seen there. Dave Mishevitz, a comic that was at the Comedy Store when I was young, when I just got picked up. He was there. He's in Detroit killing it. I'm going to do some gigs with him.
Oh, really?
Steve Simone flew back. Was Jimmy?
Was Rogan there?
Rogan was not there. Ari flew in with his retarded.
I saw that suit he had on.
It
Yeah,
looked
so dumb.
It was, yeah. It's like, Ari, what are you doing?
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. Well,
He posted. Did you see that thing he posted to Instagram though? He had put himself. He's like, I love the Comedy Store. I've been here forever, and he just photoshopped himself into like all these old photos from the Comedy Store.
Oh, I love that.
Like him with Richard Pryor.
I love Ari. I love him. I love him. I love
great.
him.
He's
He
great.
was great. So he was there.
Any other surprises? To see that?
I mean, like people.
Like Letterman was there. No,
No.
Anybody like that though from that time?
Like huge name? No, dude. I was amazed that there wasn't some of the huge name people. Like I didn't see Whitney there. Rogan doesn't live here anymore. Tony doesn't live here anymore. But
Any of those Argus era guys though? Did you
Argus
see-
was there.
Yeah, but any of those others from his era?
The ones that are still alive.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
weirdest thing, Johnny, of the whole night, and it was great, dude. So I go there, and I hadn't been in the main room lobby in a long time. So I go there, and they just completely rearranged all the pictures, right? And they took a whole bunch of new pictures, and I hadn't been there for a while. So I'm like, dude, did they take me off the wall? You want Kill Bill? You want a list that I'm gonna fucking assassinate? Take me off this fucking wall. I walk up, my picture's not there. I'm like, motherfucker. So then I start looking around. Where's my picture? I can't find my picture. Then I find one picture and I'm fine with it. And it's me and Angelo Bowers. They were so nice. They included Angelo Bowers.
Did they put you in the bathroom? That's all I want.
No, that is my dream, to be in a woman's bathroom.
really?
My picture up.
Maybe that's why. couldn't
but
find
it wasn't. I later on found my picture in 4 different places, but at the first time I
okay.
thought it was that they put me up with Bert and Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura. Then they put me up. It was a bunch of Comedy Chaos pictures. So it was great. It was fucking great. I loved it. It was a blessing. I had a great time. And
any stories from that? Anything
but
crazy?
dude, it was so crazy because they did in memoriam, right?
Well, that was probably half the fucking night, wasn't it?
Well, dude, it was kind of crazy. And I was like, I wonder who has a longer in memoriam, comics or adult film stars?
Yeah.
Like
the
who?
AVNs, yeah.
The AVN could just do a whole AVN on just all the porn stars that are no longer with us from that year.
Well, dude, I mean, even in the past, week or two, we lost Gilbert Godfrey. And then didn't somebody else just...
Well, there was a Houston comic that passed away.
Right. That guy that...
Then there was our good friend Sarah
Mostajabi.
Mostajabi.
I mean, just comedians.
That was so sad. So I go and they show the in memoriam, and it was well done. And what I found crazy, Johnny, was how people clapped for some dead people, but not all dead people.
It's funny.
Right? It was so weird. Like when Jeff Scott came on, huge round of applause. Yeah. Brody Stevens, huge round of applause. And then there were some people, not one clap. And I'm like, what is that about, dude? Should we just
weird,
be
right?
clapping
Yeah, I know.
for everybody?
So
In
weird.
a weird way. And that's nothing against them. It's just this kind of...
And wait, was it recent or just
Like, it's my same
everybody
thing.
that was passed that has died?
everybody that they could remember.
Okay.
To include.
That they could find a picture of, basically.
Yeah, and they could include.
Okay.
Because Angelo Bowers wasn't technically passed as a regular, but he was made a regular post-mortem.
That's right.
What's
Yeah,
that called?
Post-mortem. No, that's right.
Yeah. So they did that, which was so nice. And I can't believe he's been gone for, I think it's over 10 years. Freddie Soto. But Freddie Soto was so long ago that a lot of people in the room didn't remember him. You had to be old school.
Huh.
But there were people
that tells you how meaningless any kind of success. I mean, it doesn't matter
Johnny,
how big you are. You're going to be forgotten someday.
It's like Clint Eastwood said. If people knew how little people thought about them when they passed, they'd stop worrying about their legacy.
Yeah.
Which goes into...
And that's a guy with a legacy.
Did I? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like how many people talk about Johnny Carson right now? Not a lot of people, man. So it's like care less. Like what you want to do is set up your children for success in that aspect, like money to leave them to get a running start on their life. Outside of that, dude, things don't matter. That's what I've learned. Right. Things don't matter. Connections with human beings matter.
You'll be remembered a lot more for the good shit you did for people that actually changed their lives and makes them think of you.
Johnny, the truth is, like, once my children have grown up and lived long lives and they've passed on, probably no one's talking about Sam Tripoli, right? It's like, and that's just the cycle of life.
Now, the one thing I will say, though, Sam, is that you're leaving a legacy of
scorching the earth
of podcasts here. You know what I mean? I mean, those things are going to be around forever.
Yeah, but how long are people like?
I don't know. We don't know. We haven't gotten past. We're at this kind of what would you say, like a singularity, right? We don't know what's going to happen past this point.
That's true.
Because think about even me, really. I don't have footage of my parents or grandparents in their younger years that is of any quality, but your kids are going to have you in 4K, buddy. Like, I mean...
Do you think they're going to be like, Dad, add tits?
High quality audio for the rest of their lives.
No, that is the one thing. They're
Isn't
gonna
that
be able
weird?
To hear me forever.
Yeah, and they're going to... It's in high quality... Although by the time they're adults, it's probably going to be, meta or whatever, and they won't have you in, like, 3D surround, or you know what I'm saying?
Johnny, have you heard that they're starting to come up that... There may be a time that there's more data than molecules.
I don't even know how to conceptualize that.
I don't either, dude. I go, what? Because I'm just trying to find out what ether is. I'm just trying to find out what that is. No one can tell me. I'm trying.
That might tell you something about the legitimacy of that theory.
Okay, interesting, Johnny. Anyway.
Just a thought.
So I'm there. I saw there all the guys from ATC. They were all there.
Really? How was that?
It's good to see them.
Bertolino was there?
All of them that were there.
Really?
And so Dana went on their website today. Guess what's the top 5 all-time podcast on all things comedy?
What?
Tinfoil Hat.
I love that. I love that.
There's somewhere on the website. Dan was reading them out loud.
That tells you that they haven't done any housekeeping.
You know
on
what
their
goes
website.
weird? That Dollop is number 1. Number 2 is Bill Burr's. I forget, Bert Kreischer's in there. And then I think it's us. It's either us or One More Than Us.
Can't find that.
Anyways, as you look for that. So I go there. It's great to see everybody. I mean, I have a flight at 5 a.m. I can't stay all night. So I go, I got a cool t-shirt. I should have wore it today. I got a cool t-shirt for the 75th for the 50th. And it just felt good to be on the wall. And because there were people that, and listen, the truth of the matter is, it's just like it's like you go up the stairs and you see all the pictures and you're like, so many people had a dream, right? Had a fucking dream. And like, how many of them make it? Like, what is making it, Johnny? Johnny, I'm not.
I think
Johnny,
you
I'm
have
gonna
to
be honest with you. I'm not being wacky right now.
I think you have to define
do
that
I have
for
to
yourself.
crank up the wacky?
I think you have to define that for yourself, right?
Right.
Well, what was it? Okay, so when you came to LA, what was making it for you?
That's a great question. I don't ever remember wanting to be an actor. I just wanted to be a great comic.
Well, I'd say you did it then.
Did I? I don't know. Nobody asked me to do their shows or anything. So
That doesn't have anything to do with
I
it.
know, but it makes me sad that nobody asked me to be in their show. Why can't Rudolph play in the reindeer game?
Well, you know.
I know why, because I'm a crazy conspiracy.
Well, not just that, dude. Your energy is a challenge for a lot of. Think about a lot of these guys that are popular now are like low energy kind of. I mean, you're not
just too much heat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you crushed too hard. Yeah, honestly though, think about it.
Thank you.
There's
for that.
like even
So I'm not crazy.
there are a lot of guys that you know that you would say you wouldn't want to follow, and it's because they're really good. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that, dude. Anyways, thank
also
you for
the
that.
the
I'm off the
conspiracy thing.
ledge. I'm off the ledge. I'm gonna
conspiracy
live
thing.
another day.
There's the conspiracy thing.
So in the morning, we get to the it's the morning. XG comes, meets me. Dana drives me to the airport. Literally, Dana and I break up every fucking ride to the airport. Because she has to drive, and she drives. She's both Miss Daisy and the driver. That's how she drives. She takes forever to fucking drive. She will never, like, dude, if she can miss a light so she can hit a red light, she'll do it. It drives me effing nuts. It drives me effing nuts.
And this is coming from literally the worst driver I know. So.
Shut up, Johnny. I drive to win, dude. And because you don't like to win, that's fine. You
No,
don't
but
need
what
to
does
be
winning have to do with hitting
Johnny,
the brake
just
and
know
the
if you
gas
rob a
alternately
bank-
every 3 seconds?
Johnny, just know if you want to rob a bank, I can get you there, okay? That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it's not getting there. I'm worried about it. It's getting home.
Yeah. Oh, well, Johnny's like, where were we supposed to go? And you were, I'm going to sit in the back, and you went 1 block. You're like, I can't do this.
Yeah, we were going to San Diego to the Comedy Store, and it was me, you, and Jason, and we were gonna stay at the Comedy Condo and video it. I had all my gear, and I got a couple of blocks and was starting to get car sick already. Right in the back, I was like, dude, you got to put me out, man.
I was going to put you down because you got to go, bro.
Yeah, we were gonna do a podcast on the way out there and everything.
Whatever
and
your name is.
Dude, I was about to vomit literally, and I was so stoked to do that.
Johnny, you know, you get really queenie when you talk about your fucking car sickness. I just need you to know that. You're very Alaska thunderfuck. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. You're having a real thunderfuck
I take
moment.
that as a compliment.
You're having a real thunderfuck moment.
I
That's
take-
a new thing on this podcast.
Thunderfuck moment.
You're having a real thunderfuck moment, dude. That means you're being a queenie bitch, okay? Thunderfuck. Oh, yeah.
I take that as a compliment.
Okay.
Alaska Thunderfuck is a role model.
Yeah. So we almost break up 13 times. Every time we go to the airport, she's driving me fucking nuts.
The airport's a shit show right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's Burbank and then there's LAX.
Wait,
And
you were going to LAX?
LAX. But it's 5 a.m, so it wasn't that bad. So we get there. I walk in and it's like, guess what? Guess what airports are still playing, Johnny? Hey, it's 2019. Masks still work. That bullshit. So I'm just trying to give. I got a bag full of shirts. My suitcase. XG's taking one. I come home. XG puts on his a mask that Dana gave him that she didn't wear, so he put it on. By the way, it had a little pouch area where you could open up to suck on a straw. It was so hilarious.
That's
stupid.
so funny.
It's so dumb. So he goes up. So I don't have my mask on because I'm struggling with getting the bags. There's a woman at the Southwest desk, and she's like, "Sir, I can help you." He's like, "Okay, come on, Sam." She goes, "No, just you," because he had his mask on and I didn't. I'm like,
wait, so you really have to still wear your mask at LAX?
Yeah.
I thought it was just on the plane.
No. Well, it's like,
Are you sure? Because I saw a lot of people without masks on.
Well, I don't wear masks, but the person at Southwest didn't want to work with me unless I have my mask on.
I saw that at TSA too, going through Charlotte. Nobody had their mask on at Charlotte, and I was going through the TSA line, and she made everybody that she walked up to her put on their mask.
Yeah. We're empowering the bullies.
So she made the line longer, though. She was stopping people like, no, sir, you're going to have to put your mask on if you want to get through this.
Yeah, we're allowing people who watch news.
Is that even legal, though?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's kind of crazy.
She's TSA. She's a government representative. It's not the law, and she was making people put their masks on.
Yeah, I'm with you, Johnny.
I should
I'm with
file
you.
a complaint. I just thought about that.
Do it. Write that right now, Johnny. Write that down.
I can't remember the date.
So I come up. I put another lady helps me. She won't even help me. The other lady helped me. I go up, I do my bags, I bring it on, because Southwest makes you take your bags from one place and then walk them over to another place, because God forbid they just grab them and throw them on a belt behind them. But because, airplanes are ran by dark arts people who want Jack your loosh, they make us walk it over. So I walk it over to the guy. You know what the guy says to me? "Sir, make sure it goes over your nose." I go, "Gotcha." And I walk. I had to do it because I had to see him put it on the belt. Because if he doesn't put on the belt and I walk off, my bags may stay in LAX. So I go, okay. And I put it on.
I hate that.
Once I see he goes through the thing, boom, I stare right at him. I let him know.
You showed him, buddy.
You want war.
That was a thunderfuck moment.
You want
got
war.
You thunderfucked
You
him.
ready for war? War is coming. Have you ever watched
This
that,
is why
dude?
we lost our voices last time, by the way.
So anyways, we get there, we go through, we jump on the plane, we get through. I love my favorite part of going to the airport with Xavier Guerrero is yelling, "Peasant, get in the regular line."
Oh, he doesn't have pre-check?
No, he doesn't.
And you don't go through with him?
No.
Oh, you piece of shit. Why doesn't he get pre-check? He flies a lot. It's cheap. It's not even expensive.
I don't know. Who knows, dude?
Maybe he's afraid of what they might find in the pre-check.
Yeah, he is shady as shit. So we go there. We get up. We fly to El Paso. Well, you can't go directly to El Paso. You have to go to Houston, then El Paso.
Yeah, El Paso's way out.
Which I don't mind going to the Houston airport because there's so much hot black ass there. I'm cool.
I
with it.
hate connecting.
Johnny, you almost got canceled. You almost said you hate black ass, and I would.
Didn't. No,
I would
connecting.
I would yell, "You ready for war?"
I try to avoid
coming.
connections at all costs.
What?
I try to avoid connecting at all costs.
I do too, but if I gotta stop somewhere, Houston Airport, that's my jam. Hot black ass.
It's a big airport too.
Hot black ass. So I fly. We wait 2 hours to go down. Dude, listen to this, Johnny. We have a 2 hour layover for a 30-minute flight.
Oh God, dude, I can't take that kind of shit. What did you do?
I'll drive.
Did you leave the airport?
No, we just waited.
Stayed there?
No, I
What?
slept, bro. It was so funny, Johnny. There was so we get to the airport in LAX super early. There's somebody in full sleep. They have, I don't know if they're a man or woman, with their jacket over their face, sleeping. And we get on the plane, and they're like, is your Mama Taco here? Mama Taco. Mama Taco.
That's just your go-to when you don't know the language. You always say tacos.
No, we're like, I like some weird name. Nobody answers.
Was that Mama Taco laying down?
Could have been. It could either be somebody sleeping, someone's dead in the airport. I don't fucking know. But I bet you they missed their flight because nobody waked them up. And I felt like I should have gone. Would I have been wrong to wake them up?
Not necessarily, but it's like that thing. Like when I first came to LA and I saw homeless people passed out everywhere, at first it really affected me and I called 911 every time. And then, like, I slowly realized, like, they don't give a shit. They know all these people by name.
Johnny, you were walking around LA just calling 911 when people
I did it a couple of times, yeah. There's this one old lady that her back is at a right angle, like, and she can barely walk, and she pissed herself in the middle of the sidewalk one night.
That might be the funniest thing I've ever heard.
And
So you're just like, yeah,
I thought she was dead, dude.
There's somebody dead on the street. I'll talk to you later. Walk 20 feet. Oh, fuck. 911. There's another person dead here on the street.
That's basically what happened.
Walk 20 feet. Hell yeah, me again. A lot of dead people out here. You might just want to send a whole fucking squad out to Melrose because they're all fucking dead.
Do you have a number I could get to a little faster? Can I get like a private line or something?
Can I just...
Just give me the officers.
Can I get a text number, just like a *697 or something like that?
Can I get one of those radios put in my house, maybe?
So Johnny, we land. Johnny, dude, in the can you see how many Ubers there are in how many people live in El Paso?
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's in the hundreds of thousands.
How many? What's the population?
Maybe a couple 100,000. 678.
678,000. There are 4 Ubers
Man.
in all of El Paso. I'm
funny.
not even kidding. 4.
Had to wait a while, huh?
Dude, I didn't know my way around, and I need to get some soup. Of course, you couldn't find a
Soup?
for my throat.
Okay. Is that what, like chicken noodle soup or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Respect.
yeah. So, anyways, I called this Uber. It took 25 minutes for the Uber to get there, and guess how far away my hotel was?
Why don't you rent a car?
5 minutes.
Oh God. You could have walked.
I didn't know it. I didn't know where I was.
That's so funny. Why don't you rent a car? I would just rent a car if I was
Usually I do, but I was just weird getting in and out.
I hate getting in somebody else's car, dude. Ubering.
So we go and I sleep all day. We get picked up. We get brought to the bar.
What was it called again?
The Lazy Dog.
Lazy Dog. Okay.
And you know, just so you know who that's so funny. I was just thinking of Zoltan. He's gonna draw something for me.
It's another good name.
So we go to bar, and dude, like so just so you know the vibe of El Paso, it's the Fresno of Texas,
Never been to Fresno. So.
which are like really nice, thick Mexicans, and there's just the fucking vibe of crystal meth.
Sounds like Orange County.
No, Orange County's different. Like Fresno is, the people are the nicest people, but there's just this air of crystal meth. Now you know that like El Paso is the second most violent border town in Texas. I don't know who's number 1, but I'm sure El Paso's gonna, like, if they work hard enough, they can get there. Right? So it's there. I'm just saying, I can't talk. I can't find any tea anywhere. No one's got tea. So we get there, right, Johnny? And this is kind of cool. So we get there, and as soon as I get out of my car.
How long were you there? Just on that day?
In El Paso?
Yeah.
1 day.
Not even a night.
Just getting out.
Okay.
Just getting the fuck in, get the fuck out, right? Yeah. So this white caddy pulls up. He's like, "Oh my God, it's you!" And I'm like, "Yeah." Hey,
what you're expecting to be served some papers or something like that?
You know, like someone really wants more money. So I was like, "Oh, hey," because I can't talk. Right?
This is how every drive-by shooting starts.
Yeah,
by the way.
So then I'm like, I go inside. I go, "Hey, dude, do you guys have tea?" They're like, "Dude, we're a bar." I'm like, "Fuck." So I walk out. That guy's sitting in his car. I walk up to him. "I need your car." So I carjack this guy. I go, "Get in your fucking car. We're fucking driving."
I bet he was having the time of his life.
He's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening." I'm like, "Yeah, drive, right? I need to find a Starbucks." I'm like,
this is so funny. This guy must have been loving it.
He goes, "I don't know where Starbucks is." I'm like, "You better find one real quick, brother." So he goes, "Hey man, before we go, can I give you something?" I go, "Yeah." This guy was so nice. He literally fucking made a comic book.
Oh my God.
Of our podcast. And look what it says. Special one shot inspired by the stories on Tinfoil Hat, Broken Sim, and Cash Daddy's podcast.
That's amazing.
Written and illustrated by Organic Machine 01.
He drives a white caddy, huh?
He drives a white caddy.
Oh, that looks really well done.
Yeah. Now he says it's about Broken Sim, but unfortunately you're not in here.
I regret that.
No, we'll get it going though, because we're gonna make some of these. So I just want to give him a shout out. He drove me around. We got some coffee. I mean, I got some tea. We went up and we did it. So it's getting closer and closer to showtime. And we're like 5 minutes out from showtime and the bar is packed. But I look at the front door and I go, there's no one at the front door. Who's checking for tickets?
Oh no.
So I go up to the booker, who's the nicest guy ever, the promoter. I go, hey, dude. I go, hey, man, I got a funny question. I go, hey, dude, who's checking for tickets? He's like, I don't know, dude. Nobody. I go, so how do we know who bought tickets and who doesn't? He goes, we don't. I go, well, why don't you go around and ask who's got tickets and then kick the ones out who don't have tickets. He goes, because I don't want to get shot. You're funny. You're not that funny, right? And I go, okay, well done. And we had to leave. We had a pack room. Half the room was fucking didn't even pay to get in.
Oh, that's.
So we do our show. We take our pictures. Like, you know what Mexicans love to do?
So they weren't selling tickets at the door?
Mexicans love, and they're the best. They love to take 40 tickets. 40 Mexicans love to take 40 pictures with you. Okay? They'll be like, hey, man, can I have a picture? You're like, yeah, man, let's do it. Smile. 2 minutes later, hey, man, can I get one more? I'm like, yeah, dude, totally. 5 minutes later, hey, man, let's take another picture. I'm like, you just took 3 pictures. I don't know, man, just take it. Come on, man, I'm a big fan.
Let's do one for my grandma.
Yeah, let's do one. Hey, man, my girlfriend really likes you. Get in there, Juanita. Take a picture. She's like, hey, my boyfriend really likes you. And I'm like, I love you guys. This is like 5 pictures, man. And I'll take 1,000,000 pictures. I don't care because I love pictures. Hey,
bro, my name's El Chupacabra. I want to take a picture
What's
with
your
you.
name?
The Chupacabra monkey.
Mexicans love taking pictures.
This is my dog Felix. He really likes you too.
So we do the Sam show. Eddie crushes. I only did 30 minutes because I could, and they were like, "Thank you so much for doing it. You tried. That's great." They're so
you
nice.
tried.
You did. I mean, like, dude, I had no voice.
Yeah.
I literally had no voice for 30 minutes. I just was
That's
like,
amazing.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it up for him. I made him promise.
Did you find that thing where when you can't be as loud, people get quieter?
What do you want me to just be? Put that ass on fire. With my yin yangs twins of fucking comedy.
Like Stephen Wright though, like everybody's really quiet in the audience with him.
Yeah. Well, Stephen Wright never played the lazy dog.
That's why I'm wondering, did people quiet down?
By the way, the fucking bartenders were so hot. Will you look up?
I'm not surprised by that at all.
Will you look up Simpsons hot chicks? Do you always notice how the Simpsons draw hot chicks?
With the big lips and the thing.
And the weird like Asian eyes kinda?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's exactly how the bartenders looked at the bar. They looked like Mexican Simpson hot chicks. Right? That's how they looked right there. Like the weird slanted eyes up there. That's it. Right there. That one in the middle. Yeah. That's how they all looked right there. Hot Mexicans, fully tatted. Smoke show.
I love that. Fully tatted Mexican
Dude,
chicks,
the only people
High five.
The only people who look hot with face tattoos are Mexican chicks. Because they always get like butterflies on their eye, and it's just like, oh, you're a stripper from the future. Right? So we do the show. Johnny. So I didn't even get into it. So before the show, I gotta go to the hotel. Uber takes us to the hotel. We walk in. You're in a shady hotel when the lobby.
So you did spend a night?
Yeah, we spent the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, I thought
one day get down there and fly out.
You spent a night though. I thought you were flying out the same day. Is what we meant.
No. We fly early in the morning so we can get to our gig. Okay. So we get to the hotel, right? And dude, it's like, have you ever seen like a TV show where they show you the lobby of a prison?
Yeah, I know.
Where like the clerk is behind the glass and the doors are locked. That's where we're at. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
You're about to go through processing?
Yeah, what? Johnny, exactly. We're not checking in. We're getting processed, right? So this is the funniest shit. I'm going to send you something, Johnny. You're going to fucking love this. Just to let you know, where do you want me to send it to? Your email? Or
send it to that Punch Drunk, that one.
Okay, hold on. Johnny, this is how shady it was.
Was it shadier than Hooters in Vegas?
Johnny, that was a luxury hotel compared to where we stayed in El Paso, Texas. The vibe.
What was it called? Do you remember?
I think it was called Murder a Hooker. That's what it was called. You could literally, this is where you go to murder, you smoke crack and you murder hookers. That's where you go. All right.
Who booked it?
Anyways, that's not the point. The point is, it was not me. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Or anyone in our group.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So.
Not anybody who lives in LA?
Nobody in LA.
Shares a house with you?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So Johnny, this is, did you get the pictures?
Not yet, no.
Oh my God, I just texted you them.
I mean, you can email it if you want to my email.
It still hasn't gone through. Why? So weird. Anyways, Johnny, this is the dude, Johnny, they didn't have, this is true, Johnny, they didn't have shampoo in the hotel. Johnny, have you ever been to a hotel with no shampoo?
Never. I always bring my own though, because I don't want to use
Hold
that
on,
shitty
Johnny.
stuff.
You bring your own shampoo?
Yeah, and a little tiny thing, yeah.
Well, I don't think that's actually that crazy. Now I think I just emailed you too. If you didn't get through text, I also emailed you. No shampoo, Johnny.
I mean, after what you've told me about the place, I'm not surprised that
I had to wash my hair with white soap bar. That's how I had to wash my hair.
One of those little bars?
Yeah. Literally prison. It was literally prison. So take a look at these pictures, Johnny. This was my
This is
floor.
terrible. This is unbelievable.
This is my floor in my prison hotel
So bad.
where I got processed. And the sheets were so thin, it was straight up like I was doing time.
Do you know how much it was a night?
60.
$60 a night.
This is
for this.
what would you say this value is? A $30 value.
Yeah,
right?
at the most.
I mean, like, no, dude. Xavier forgot his toothpaste. He had to go to the hotel next door to ask if he could buy toothpaste off them. And they're like, yeah, we get that a lot.
Did they have TVs? Did you have a TV?
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
I'm sure that was nice.
No, it was not. I can't believe it was.
Did you get HBO at least? It seems like every Fleabag hotel has an HBO at least.
Well, my favorite thing was when you be in Vegas, right, and stay at one of those little hotels that are on like sort of the bad end of Vegas Boulevard.
Yeah,
and they would be like free adult movies.
Really? I've never seen that.
I'm like, dude, I have that. It's called my phone. And my favorite was highly recommended by the owner. That was my favorite.
That's funny.
On the marquee.
That's pretty funny, though.
I should have stayed there just for that.
That's pretty funny.
So that was the first night. The next night, so we were doing Swarm Tank. And the guy was like, so that's where people can come up on stage and ask questions. The guy comes up, he's like, hey man, I got a question for you. And we're like, okay. He's like, he's like trying to get everybody excited in the room. He's like, when are you coming back to El Paso? I go, bro, we're still here. We haven't even left yet. Let us miss you first before we want to come back. We're still here.
That's like your crazy girlfriend, that won't let you leave the house. She's like, I miss you already. I'm like, I haven't even left yet.
Yeah, I used to have a joke about that, about big chicks. Big chicks don't care.
That suck on your toes? Yeah.
The big chicks don't care where you go. They just want to know if you're coming back, right? Right? You can go do whatever you want. They just want to know, are you going to come back ever?
That's funny. That's good.
So we go, so our next show is in Corpus Christi, and Corpus Christi is awesome. Corpus Christi is a great
That's what XG was saying. It was a great show.
It was a lot of fun. Corpus Christi is great. If you have money and want to retire, Corpus Christi.
Did you go to the water? Did you go down the water?
Oh, so that's the whole thing. So I it's so funny. So, like my college roommate lives there. His name's Heath, and he's like a big lawyer in
Heath? Okay.
Heath. And he is a huge lawyer in
Shout out Heath.
He's a huge lawyer in
Corpus Christi?
Right. Huge lawyer. I'm going to show you something cool. So he calls,
Chupacabra.
I go, hey, man, we're going to, he goes, hey, man, you coming in tomorrow? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm so excited to have you here. I'm like, great, dude. I can't wait to see you here. He's like, oh, I got us tickets to Sandfest. I go, what? He goes, yeah, I got
Sandfest?
Yeah, I got us tickets to Sandfest.
That sounds like the kind of thing you have a fest for when you don't have much going on in your town.
Well,
Sandfest.
He goes,
Welcome to Dirt Fest 2022.
he goes, yeah, man, I got us a ticket to Sandfest. I go, dude, like, he goes, I go, what is Sandfest? He goes, oh, dude, they do these sandcastles, giant. I go, dude, what are we, 90?
That's a little weird.
What are we doing, old people shit? He's like, trust me, you're gonna like it. So we land. Heath comes and picks us up, and it's so funny because Heath is like, his kid's in college. He's a successful lawyer, and listen, the dude doesn't give any fucks. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's like, dude, I got a couple more years of this. Then I'm moving to South Dakota. Him and his wife, who are wonderful people, they're both wonderful people. They're like, we're going to find property where we can't see our next door neighbors. We don't want to talk to anybody. I'm like, respect on that, dog. Right?
The only thing that worries me, I appreciate that coming from the country, is getting to the hospital. You know, if I fall off the house or something like that, break my damn back.
You're fucked.
Yeah, that's the only thing that worries me. Yeah.
So anyways, we go to so he picks us up, and I introduce him to Eddie and the guys, and he's like, yeah, man, I got us tickets to Sandfest. And Eddie's like, what's that? He goes, oh, it's a giant sandcastle fest. And he's like, what are we doing? He goes, no, I'm sleeping, dude. So I had the same attitude, like, what the fuck? Dude, I went there.
Too.
It was so fucking cool, man.
I still don't have the photos. Airdropped them this time.
No, I won't.
To the computer.
Okay. So it's cool as shit, dude. It's so fucking cool. So he goes, okay, this is where the professionals are, and this is where the amateurs are. I go, what? What do you mean professional? He goes, these are where the professionals
Are you serious?
And I go, hold on, there's professional sandcastle builders? He goes, yeah. I go, hold on, someone pays their bills making sandcastles? And I'm like, oh my God. Like, Johnny, we are living in the greatest time ever. Just think about this. We're doing this podcast where we just talk about our week. And like 10 people love it, right?
Yeah, we're making money talking about professional sandcastle builders, so it's not that far off.
But it got into this whole thing where I was at my hotel with Xavier, and we were watching TV. There's professional tag.
No,
is a professional sport.
That's dumb.
No, Johnny, it's not dumb. It's cool because that means we can be pro at something.
Oh, we just got to find the most obscure
Johnny,
sport
you
around.
can make anything a pro sport. You just got to figure it out.
I see what you're saying.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I just got your text, by the way. Holy shit.
How awesome are those?
I gotta say
So they come, and what they do is they dump all the sand, and then you go through and you have like 3 days to make your sandcastle. And then there's professional, and then there's so that's Heath. Heath is my
Holy shit.
Heath was my roommate in college. Williams 501 dorm room. And if you see behind him, that's his law firm because he represents the Sandfest. That's
What do you mean?
See where it says office of Heath Lindsberg?
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his law firm. And this is You see where it says Sandfest?
Did you just call him Lindsberg, which is clearly not his name?
Lindsberg. What is it? L-A...
Lozing?
Lozing, yeah. Lozing.
It's not Lindbergh or whatever you said.
Fucked it up. Shut up, Johnny.
Your great old friend from...
Yeah. But I don't remember that being his last name.
Maybe he got married.
I'm mistaking his last name for comedian Heath Heich, who's super funny too. I'm mistaken. Yeah, so that's his last name. But I love him, dude, and he's so cool, and he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck. So, anyways, we do the show.
What do you think of your show?
It was great. I mean,
what did he think of your show?
Oh, dude, these guys, they're like my age. We all go to bed early. We like just want to get. He stayed the whole night, had a great time. So, and he's like, I don't want to get to that part, because he may not want this part out. But you know, it was just a fun night. Everybody was there, and it was so funny because one of the people at the show was a 21-year-old girl named Abby. 21-year-old girl named Abby. 21-year-old girl named Abby.
You already said it on tempo.
Okay. Well, anyway, she was hanging out there. It's a restaurant. She can be there. And like, so it's so funny because she comes up to me and goes, can my dad come to the show? I'm like, sure. Your dad, come to the show. Bring your dad to the show. Dad comes. I like, hey, thanks for coming. I realize I'm probably older than her dad, right? Or I got to be in that age range, right?
Awkward.
So am I saying sir to him? Oh, thank you, sir. I'm like, no, I'm older than you, or I'm your age, so let's just chill. But every guy in Swarm Tank doesn't know that that's her dad in the front row.
Oh, no.
So she comes up and wants to ask a question, and all she wants to talk about is how her cycle, her period, goes with the moon. Okay. And she's 20, talking to a bunch of 40 to 50-year-olds. And they're like, oh, yeah, I bet you. I'm like, dude, her dad's right there. Oh, yeah. Then Klaus Schwabberg's like, ask her if she wants to be in his snuff film. I'm like,
I love Klaus Schwab Jr. He's
Klaus
so
Schwab
funny.
Jr. Dude, he's super fast.
I love him.
He's talking about putting her in his snuff film in front of her dad. I'm like, guys, that's her dad. Show some respect. And then everyone got weirded out. Because, like, it was just super funny. So, anyway, show goes great. Next day, we fly out. We're at the airport. We're waiting to go on. This older couple is kind of going to this kiosk where there's seats away from where me and Xavier Guerrero are. And he just knocks over his full big gulp drink all over the floor. And he just is, like, staring at it. And he's just looking around.
In the airport?
In the airport.
Okay.
Looking around, are there any custodians? And like for 5 minutes, I'm just, because I love people watching.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm watching for two things: crazy people, in case I gotta use my Krav Maga, okay, literally, and asses in spandex and yoga pants.
That's
Those are the two things I'm always on the look for. Johnny, I'm not lying to you. Yesterday, I saw the two greatest asses I've ever seen
I was about to
in
say,
yoga pants yesterday.
My drive here yesterday in LA.
Just ham hocks, bro.
It was something about the temperature yesterday because we've already had it warm, but then it went down a little bit to like 60s.
Ham hocks.
And
I've never seen asses like this in yoga. Listen,
I've noticed it
I've
too.
said this on the show before.
So interesting.
Don't tell me when you see a hot chick.
Yeah.
Tell me when you see a really ugly person. Because in LA, you throw a cat, there's hot chick. Unless it's like next level. Johnny, you know this has to be top 1% of asses I've seen in my life for me to bring it up on this show. That's how impressive. One was in the Valley. One was over there on where was it?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. Anyway,
Just make something up.
but it was
Hollywood Boulevard.
I mean, dude, literally, she had a shelf of ass.
Like Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, she had a shelf of ass. Two of them, they both had a shelf of ass.
That's too much ass.
No, that's not enough ass.
That's not enough ass.
Never, dude. Never enough ass, bro.
What about like Lizzo? That's enough ass.
Rank
surely.
it. Face, tits, ass. Rank.
Face, easy.
Okay, rank them.
Face, ass, tits. There you go. Easy.
Yep, I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
I always say I'm a face guy though. Like if somebody asks, it's for me.
I like a face. I like slightly cross-eyed, big teeth, fat ass. And the tits, whatever you take.
The face though, you can get away with a lot in the rest of the departments if you got like a primo face. As far as I'm concerned.
I got you that. So anyways, it's so funny. The 20-year-old girl's like, you're thinner in real life. You look way fat on camera. I'm like, thank you. Don't mind me and my body issues.
Guys lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Props.
I'm fucking trying. So anyways, we're at the airport.
That's an example, by the way, of that thing we were talking about last week about how you can say whatever you want to a guy about their weight.
Yeah.
And can you imagine somebody coming up to a woman and saying that?
Oh, yeah, you're
Never
way thinner
happened.
than you look on 100%. And it
happened.
just goes down to what we've talked about forever on this show and other shows. Women make the rules of society. Men make the rules of business. Right?
That's
Fat shaming is only for women. So this guy's just staring at this water, right? Or whatever, his drink that he spilled. And he's not doing anything. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Every morning I say, I'm going to help 3 people. I get up, I walk to the restaurant that's about 100 feet away. I grab a
Do you count XG every day in your helping?
Yeah, every time he's on the show and I help him with what he's trying to say, that counts. So I get a fat chunk of napkins and I'm walking back. He's just kind of looking around going, what did I do? I go, hey, man, here's some napkins. He goes, oh, my God, you're the nicest person. Thank you. And I sit down.
Doesn't know you.
Xavier Guerrero goes, look how nice this guy is. He's cleaning up. He could have just left it there and moved on. He's cleaning up his spill. And little did he know, did I go, now I know how Batman felt when like people would talk to Bruce Wayne about how great Batman was. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, you just don't know I'm the Batman, right? So he takes the napkins and he's trying to clean it up, but there's way too much there. And now he's just staring at it again. And I'm just watching this guy staring at it again.
Is he like damaged mentally?
No, he's just old.
Okay.
And he's just staring. I'm like, fuck. So I can't go back to the other place.
Why doesn't he go get napkins?
I don't know. So I walk the other way.
So he's probably damaged mentally.
I grab another chunk of napkins, and now he's walking towards me again. I go, here, sir, here you go. And he looks at me like, okay, what's your fucking problem? Right? He he literally goes, okay, man, thanks.
What? Wait, what happened?
Like, you're basically giving me a look like, we get it. You're a nice guy. You're no fucking hero. Right? And I'm like, this is when abundance goes too far, right? And now you're no longer helpful, but now you're creeping, right? And he looked at me like I was creeping on him.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Like, hey, dude, I'm not going to fuck you or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it was so weird. I'm like, I guess I found the line of helping people. You can't give them 2 sets of napkins because they think you're going to want to bang their ass.
It's like those homeless people, you give them $20 and they're like, okay, you want your dick sucked around the corner or whatever?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like that. Yeah.
So I do that. I fly back. So then I'm going to deposit some money in the bank from the gig. I see a guy sitting next to the bank. I go, okay, man, I'm going to give this guy some money. So I take a couple bucks out of the money I'm about to deposit. And I take it. I walk. The guy started walking. I go, hey, man, here you go. Take care of yourself. He looks at it. He goes, what? I go, what? He goes, what? I'm like, okay, and I got to speak.
The dollars are wet?
No, I go, and he goes, Chevette.
I drove a Chevette.
No, he's going,
so let me try to guess it. No, let me try to guess it. Keep going, keep going. I want to try to guess. $70 play.
I know.
It costs $70 to get to Hamilton.
No.
He wants to go to Hamilton.
You're looking too literal at what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because I didn't understand. What you're saying was, will you buy me weed?
Wait, we have a universal... That's the weed thing, hand to mouth.
No, he didn't do that. He's just like, where? And he's pointing. I'm like, I go, dude.
That's asking too much.
I go, you want me to give you the $20 and then go buy you the weed with the $20 I just gave you? What am I, your personal assistant?
Yeah, you just got a job. Congrats.
I'm like, dude, first of all,
what if you go in and do it and then he's like, you can keep the change?
You're not supposed to tell me that you're getting drugs with this.
Yeah, that's like the number one rule of this whole exchange.
You're supposed to make me think I changed your life. This is the beginning of...
Thank you, sir. I'm going to use this to get into rehab. I'm heading right over there right now.
Yeah. From here on, you realize how your self-worth...
I'm buying a bus ticket to go move back in with my mother and get cleaned up.
You're not supposed to tell me you buy drugs with it. I know you're doing it. Just don't tell me you're doing it. And that was my trip to Texas. That was it.
Do you want a couple of voicemails?
Yes, let's get into voicemails and not get into anything else. Okay.
All right. If you would like to leave a voicemail, the number is 657-339-1338. Leave us a voicemail and we will play it. I'm going at these in no particular order.
Johnny, I've decided that this podcast, yes, it is a sports center of the apocalypse, but you know what else it is?
Go on.
The Taxi Driver of LA. The movie Taxi Driver, how it's about New York and all the shady. We're the taxi driver of LA. That we just go, I literally drive around this town looking, I put my life on the line for this show.
I do all that shit in the mirror too, like pretend, I'm like getting ready to
shoot people.
Yeah, shoot people.
Should we both get mohawks?
I don't think I could do a mohawk. My hair's not like that.
I've decided I'm getting a Mexican mohawk, a Mexican mullet. I'm gonna start it this week.
Oh, is that just the mullet? What the?
It's more of a shaved on the side down. It's like more of a cool with a line on it. It's going to be cool.
Okay.
You've got mail.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Johnny. I love you guys. And
Lady.
first of all, I just want to thank you. Thanks for doing what you do. I love you guys so much. Second of all, from a female perspective, Sam, Johnny's totally right. Your shit stinks, buddy. Like, you walk into the employee bathroom at work, and Sally's shitter's already been in there. No spray, no fan. That bitch thinks her shit doesn't stink. It stinks.
Damn, this is a
And
girl
then,
who's
I
been
gotta tell you
traumatized.
guys, Sam, all you need is 5 meals under your belt. My husband and I have been married for 20 years. He didn't learn to cook until about 10 years in when I was ready to divorce him, and then he learned to cook. It's the sexiest thing a man can do, making meals for your family. I'm talking about 5 meals you've perfected.
If you ever reconsider divorcing him, you know where to find us.
The kids know spaghetti and meatballs are going to be on the table, and those are Dad's meatballs.
Okay, I respect
The smoker idea, Johnny, spot on.
Thank you.
We smoke meat once a week, Sundays. That's Dad's thing. The kids know. Smoke chickens up. Delicious. I love it.
I like this woman.
Hey, thank you so much. Thanks for listening. You're the best. Oh, one more thing, Sam. I got to tell you this. The reason you sing Good Morning Swarm is because of your kids. You didn't do that until you had kids. And when you have kids, you want to sing. That's just how it is. And I love you. Thanks.
I
Bye.
love you. I disagree with that. I think I was doing Good Morning Swarm before I had kids. I think so. But that was, Johnny, will you write that down as Call of the Year? It's in the running for Call of the Year.
Okay.
So,
I'm getting right on that.
who was the other one? Write it down.
What do you mean call? I mean,
We're going to, at the end of the year, do Call of the Year.
we're not going to do that.
Yeah, we are.
I doubt it.
You're
What
not
am I
going to
s-
write down.
I'm going to write it down, but I don't. I mean, call
That and John,
the-
what's his name?
John Smith, bro.
John Smith, bro. Those are in the runnings for Call of the Year.
Okay. We'll do 2 more.
That was a great one. And
Absolutely.
I
I
feel
really
like
like that.
she's been traumatized by her husband's shit.
I think she was saying she worked someplace that had bad shit.
Yeah, but I didn't work there. I've taken
Everybody's shit stinks, bro.
Johnny.
Anything
listen
that
to
comes
me.
down that
Listen to
brown
me.
passage
I
stinks.
get it. This one smelled great.
I you know what? Okay.
I'm just telling you.
No. I'm gonna give you a point here. I'm gonna say, you went the other day and took a big shit, and I had to pee so bad, and the urinal was closed. I went in right after you came out. I thought about it. And I was like, I just gotta go, and I didn't smell anything.
Thank you, Johnny.
Johnny,
that was the most real moment we've ever had on this show, and I appreciate that.
And I thought
Took
about
a
what you said,
real
too.
man.
I thought about what you said. I was like, maybe he's right, dude. Maybe he's broken through to some new level. where-
I mean, dude, my spirituality, my abundance. I
you
tend
hear
to
about
eat-
those yogis that they're like a perfect system that
Johnny,
they use.
I've
They
been-
don't shit because they use all their calories.
I've cut out a lot of the bad food. I only eat like one real meal and then maybe a little snack earlier in the day. I mean, I'm doing it, Johnny.
That's it, dude.
Is that it? That was one call?
No. Sorry, I'm okay. This could be interesting.
Hey, Sam and Johnny.
What's up, dude?
The illiterate comedian and the skinny alien sidekick.
Okay, I'll take that.
I sent y'all a DM. Johnny, you only have 4,000 fucking followers. Not sure how you didn't see it, but Sam, you got
Jesus.
I don't know, quite a bit. 80,000, something like that.
Are these your
And I told you, Johnny.
Do you have 80,000 followers?
I've
to fucking tell Sam what the hell I said. So now I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Hey, man.
I have
I use
8,000
communist
followers.
Google Android products
Thank you.
because I'm broke as fuck. So I can't write a review on your broken simulation podcast and the tinfoil hat. But I just gotta say, 5 stars, boys. I have no idea how a skinny alien guy and his sidekick, an illiterate comedian with super heavy legs, which I also suffer from my rampant drug use a few years ago, just like you, Sam,
dude,
could make such a great community of shows. But I'll tell you this, Sam, if I didn't have your podcast to listen to at work, I would have lost my mind a long time ago. Which I'm pretty sure my coworkers are getting sick of me going up and randomly asking them what they think about the chicken snake god and if Antarctica is the end of the universe or the end of the world. But, that's all the blame on you guys. But thank you for it. I appreciate it. But as I was saying, thanks. Keep up the good work.
All right. Thanks, brother.
I'm moving
Thank you. What?
Thank you. All right, there's like another 2 minutes to this message.
And where's he moving to?
Okay.
L.A.?
I'm going to Texas in a few months. When I do, go get my new ID,
listen to this.
I'm changing my name to Reese Broken Simulation Nelson. So, y'all better be giving me those free fucking shirts.
Cut it at that.
No, I forgot about that.
Anyway, thanks y'all for creating all these great shows. I literally listen to all of them. Broken
Johnny,
Simulation, Tinfoil Hat, 0. Catching up on the episodes of 0 now.
Everybody wins call of the year.
I'm about to start listening to Cash
not
Daddies
everybody
too,
does, Johnny.
You guys, honestly,
Johnny,
in all reality, have changed my life pretty well.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I listen to your guys' shit nonstop all day at work. I am a tool service tech at a parts shop that makes auto parts.
Yeah.
So I got my earbuds in all day trying to drown out the noise of the shop and everything.
No, I really wish I could do. I'm so shitty.
You guys are on repeat the entire time.
Thank you, bro.
And like I said, in all reality, you guys do an amazing job. 5 stars. I've been recommending you guys to all my friends and family. I got my mom listening now. All my friends.
That means everything.
Shit. Even my coworker that called me crazy is now listening to Tinfoil Hat just because it's so damn interesting.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to my half-drunk voicemail, but I appreciate you guys a whole bunch. Love to see a live show when I save money. Thanks, y'all.
Take it easy, dude.
It just keeps going.
Love you, brother. If you're getting a T-shirt and whatever the hell else you want, if you change your name to fucking Broken Simulation,
to us you change your middle name to Broken Simulation.
That's awesome. How cool is that, man?
Or you get a tattoo.
By the way, it's people like this that are the reason we're number 3 in Guatemala in comedy.
Pull that up. What do Guatemalans talk? I want to give them a shout out.
Wait, you want to see the Guatemalan comedy podcast rankings?
Yeah, we're number 3.
Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, we got up to, on April 6th, we were the number 5 podcast in Guatemala. Nobody can say that's VPNs. We were number 5.
Number 5. Johnny, will you see what number we were in LA, in America? What
it was
number?
like 220 something.
That's not bad. We're
not
almost
bad,
there.
yeah.
But is this an Apple? Yeah, dude, we're so
now
close.
Here we are. These are the Guatemala podcast rankings. The first is La Corderiza.
Oh, those guys don't
La
give
Corderiza.
a fuck.
La Corderiza.
They don't give a fuck, bro.
We need XG for this part. The Leonatus Legendarius.
Yeah.
The Horaeus El Podcast.
Oh, they bring it. They bring it,
Los
dude.
Amos de Universo. Now think about it, and then it would have just been us that week. Cosas is next.
What do you think?
Territorio Revival. They're all in Spanish, and then Broken Simulation.
What about a Roboto?
Oh yeah, we should change our names to make a play in the Latin countries. That's a move, dude. We should do that. Smokecast. But these are also Hispanic people.
I love that.
Or
Look at that.
Spanish-speaking people.
Oh my God! 2 cool moms. That is Steve Burns' podcast. That is so fucking funny.
Well, that is interesting. But doesn't he play to like? Wait, who's that with him there? Who is that?
Was that one of the guys from? I felt like it was like one of the guys from.
Joe Gatto.
Who's Joe Gatto?
I don't know.
Joe Gatto.
Joe gotta Google him to figure out who he is.
No, dude, don't say that, Johnny. Dude, nobody knows who. Look at Chris D'Elia's number 14.
Isn't that weird? Gooseberry podcast r/ that's a Reddit podcast. PicPod con Alejandro Sago. Shishi pa la banda. Somos los Pichi Boys.
Look at that, dude. How come?
How come? CUM? Oh, it's another chick, of course. How come? They all have these sexual ass.
Yeah, they're like,
dude.
how long till she's like, respect? She is hot though.
In 2017, comedian Remy Casimir was 28 and had never had an orgasm. So she did what any rational person would do and started a podcast to figure out how to do it. Spoiler alert, she completed her goal, and now this podcast has helped hundreds of companions around the world to accomplish their first O's as well. That shouldn't be an apostrophe S. Come along on the journey as the most interesting, hilarious, and expert guests tell Remy about their first time coming and give Remy specific assignments from the no to the O. Listen, laugh, and learn everything.
So what's very interesting is that I know it's a swear word, but
she's lovely.
She's hot as shit.
Yeah.
She's hot as shit. And good for her. Listen, I love anybody that can get shit going, you know?
Respect.
Right? Anybody that can create something. Look at her. She's even hotter there. Like oh, dude. Okay. I mean, I got to be respectful. But I'll tell you off. She has that hair color that makes me respect her a lot. And that's all. Okay. We just got to watch our words.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for her, for sure.
Yeah.
I respect the shit out of her.
Okay. But
I would love to respect even more of the shit out of her.
Yeah. Yeah. Live in
LA. I hate we miss. Next time she does a live podcast, we should go
Let
sit
us
in the front row.
know. We'll come.
Sit right in the front row and just kind of gawk.
Literally.
We'll just gawk.
But I find, anyways. So what else are we talking about, Johnny?
Do you want any more calls?
Yeah. Do we have another one?
We have a lot. Yeah. Let's do one more.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay.
Hey, bro. It's John Smith, bro. Hey,
John Smith.
I got to address this fantasy league problem. So Johnny, from what I understand, is complaining that Sam won the championship because you guys, the league commissioner, said it to count this week as the last week of the league, like well in it.
Hold on.
Say it again.
It's not playing.
Okay, that's the gods talking.
I can't get it to play.
So anyways, Johnny, next call.
Man, I really wanted to hear that.
Guess who's no longer in the running for Call of the Year?
Okay, here's another one.
Jay Knight, Sammy T. Sam, you're always pushing guns and ammo on Cash Daddies and tinfoil. I'm just saying, man, I hope you're getting your training in. If you haven't yet, you want to hit me back, I'll hook you up with a free 4-day class at Front Sight outside of Vegas in Nevada. It's super fun, man.
I should go there. Thank you.
I love shooting.
What's the name of his shooting thing?
It's called Nevada Super Fun. Oh, no. Front Sight.
Front Sight. Go check out Front Sight outside Vegas. To the tens of people who listen to this in Las Vegas.
I love when I go home. I love shooting. I got a
You
little
love so much
AR.
Watch
I got a Yugoslavian SKS that I go out and shoot. It's a lot of fun.
Johnny, weren't we big in Slovakia too?
Yeah.
What are they talking Slovakia? Slovakies?
Slovakia or something.
Slovakia?
Let's see.
Slovakia! Does that sound like something out of Dragon Ball Z? Slovakia?
I made that up. I don't know. Slovak. There you go.
Slovak. Dude, that sounds like the name of my robot that I am from the future. Slovak, futuristic robot.
You want to do the news?
Yeah, let's do the news. Okay. Do we have any good? Can we read some of the
comments or reviews?
Your reviews. Let's do some. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, we haven't done reviews in a while.
Reviews.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
This is from Wrangler and a bunch of numbers. 10 out of 10. Love the show, guys. Especially love hearing Sam read the Bible. LOL. Y'all should start an entire podcast where Sam just reads and interprets the Bible.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing that.
I think the last thing we should do is a podcast where you have to read the whole time.
All
As
right,
someone who has to listen to you read ads 3 days a week. You don't want that. This is from 33-year-old female from Dallas. This is a 10-star bougie podcast that has given me a 6-pack of abs from laughing so hard. I listened to each episode, including Tinfoil Hat, from beginning to end, since you asked, and then go back to older episodes just to get more of you. The bantering and inappropriate conversations make the endless hours of traffic in Dallas go by fast, because Dallas has endless traffic, Sam.
Yeah, Johnny. That guy's being serious.
That's a lady. I am being that's what she was saying.
Yeah, that lady's being serious.
She was talking about the traffic. And you were talking about
it has serious traffic. You're mocking her, bro.
I wasn't mocking her.
You totally had a mocking
I was agreeing
tone.
with her.
You mocked her, and I apologize to the bro.
I did not mock you. He's making some
I interpreted
he's
it like
up some bullshit here.
Yeah, and I respect you. And you might say I mocked you by calling you a him, and I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
And I think Johnny misgendering anybody is bullshit.
I never do it. This is from Keegaman. Amazing show. I woke up yesterday dreading another monotonous workday, weary from battling interdimensional satanic pedophiles.
Respect!
Out of nowhere, I hear the buzzing of a phone notification. I reach out, harnessing the last of my strength to pick up the phone, expecting a propagandistic news story explaining what the lizard people are doing for my own good. As the screen comes into focus, I can feel the will to go on coursing through my vein. It's a new Broken Sim, Johnny Woodard, a master of his craft, and ex-comedian current yard boy for Sam Tripoli, team up to provide hilarious social commentary. Sam regales us with wild stories from, quote, the good old days.
The good old days.
And his adventures in trolling for trans hookers. But Johnny is the glue that holds the show together.
I'm so happy people accept me for who I am.
Guiding it in a coherent, I like this, guiding it in a coherent direction.
Oh, okay.
Despite the ramblings of a madman.
Wrangler. Is that what you are? The Wrangler?
This is Keega Man. Absolute banger, he says.
Keega Man, absolute banger. Nothing but bangers.
All right, here's another one. This is from the Night Supervisor. I like that name. Broken Sim is the best, most based. I've been a tinfoil hat fan for a long minute. Finally decided to check out Broken Sim. I am not disappointed. Thanks, Sam and Jay Nice.
Thank you, America.
Awesome takes and great stories. Everyone, check it out.
Everybody dance. Dance, dance, dance.
Okay. Tremendous Lee says, love pineapple and olive pizza. Okay, we're just going to start reading that.
Bye.
We had some people pissed about that.
Yeah, well, you know what?
They're called wrong. That's
yeah,
what
they're called communist.
He says Broken Sim's a great podcast. I was with you guys on white sauce being garbage on pizza, but pineapple is the best, sweet and
I'm
with
so
olives.
offended right now. I'm so offended.
I have it on a good source that the people that don't like pineapple and olive on their pizza hang out with Hillary at Comet
Hang
Ping
out,
Pong.
dude. I mean, like, okay, maybe in some weird way, I can get olives on your pizza. It's just like those.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, those seem like landmines of pizza, right? You eat them and your mouth just explodes with garbage.
I'm with you. Okay, here we go. News. This is from Syracuse.com. John Hinckley Jr., who attempted to assassinate Ronald Reagan, is going to play a sold-out New York concert.
Sold-out show. I mean, this is society we're at. Everyone loves train wrecks.
This is amazing. John Hinckley Jr., who attempted to assassinate President Ronald Reagan in 1981, is now playing sold-out concerts.
So he could hook up with fucking Jodie Foster?
WABC reports that Hinckley is scheduled to perform July 8 at the Market Hotel in Brooklyn. Tickets are being sold for $20, and the show is now sold out, according to the venue. Hinckley, 66, is a singer and guitarist and also attempted assassin who has been posting original songs and covers of hits by artists like Elvis Presley, Bob Dylan, and Joni Mitchell on YouTube since 2020. He currently has more than 26,000 subscribers.
There.
That's the simulation at work right there.
You know what that tells me? The simulation is broken.
That's it, man. That's proof. Okay, this is from Channel 13, ABC Eyewitness News. Wharton police are looking for a person who put up a Chick-fil-A coming soon sign as a prank. Now, as someone who's from a small town, I get why this is shitty. Because if you think Chick-fil-A is coming to your small, shitty town, and it ain't, you're going to have a problem with this.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that people were so excited, and then when they found out it wasn't true, riots broke out?
Yeah. Wharton police say they are looking for the heartless individual who placed a sign promising a Chick-fil-A coming soon at a major intersection.
Johnny, how slow is your week when you are doing a Chick-fil-A
coming soon prank?
Yeah.
Well, slower than the people who were devastated by it not being true.
But when I was a kid, we used to hang out. You ever hang out at the Wendy's?
Yeah.
This reminds me of what you do in this town. You hang out at Wendy's, and now you're excited that there was a new place to hang out.
Yeah.
And now there's nowhere to hang out.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm from that place.
Where did Mexican teenagers hang out in LA before In-N-Out?
The bowling alley, probably. That's probably it. The issue with it is it was done as a prank, and there are no plans for a restaurant there. In a Facebook post Sunday, here's the picture of the sign the guy put up. Look at this. In a Facebook post Sunday, police said the sign was placed at an intersection. A witness said this act was utterly heinous and heartless. You might say an atrocity. Utterly heinous. They even spelled utterly wrong. They spelled it like cow's udder. Oh, that could be a joke. Like, because, eat more chicken, udder.
That's exactly what it was.
Clever.
Johnny, would you say this is an atrocity?
This is an atrocity. Other fast food restaurants like McDonald's, Golden Chick, I've never heard of that, Dairy Queen, and Little Caesars can be found nearby. If you believe you saw the person responsible, call 979-532-3131.
Johnny, will you call that number, see if they've heard anything
calling
yet?
the fucking police.
Call that number.
I'm not
I
calling
want
the
to find
police.
out if they found anything.
I'm not calling the police.
Okay, Johnny. I think you should call them and find out if they have any information.
All right, this is from The Independent. Man admitted to hospital after rare masturbation injury. Man complained of a sudden onset of sharp pain in his chest, followed by shortness of breath. So what do you think this injury is going to be?
Something's up his butt.
Oh, I don't know. A 20-year-old patient was admitted to an intensive care unit in Switzerland after he suffered a rare lung injury while masturbating. How do you injure your lungs?
I'll tell you exactly how you do it, dude. When you're jerking off into your own mouth.
What, you're saying he was like folded up like a lawn chair kind of?
Yes, and he's just trying to...
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's trying...
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's exactly
I'm a
what
little
he did.
concerned how quickly you arrived at
Well,
this
Johnny, you gotta do the fucking math. The guys, Johnny, this is classic.
You did the math really fast.
Johnny.
You're like the human calculator of doing that math.
Well, Johnny, it's called, I've watched a lot of crime scenes. I have to assess data, and I go really quick into, what is it, dude? The guy, how do you hurt yourself with lungs? So it's got to be something better.
No. This is, that happened to me one time. That's what that
What, you
was.
hurt yourself trying to suck your own dick? Oh!
Watch, just let him try to walk all over this like it didn't happen. Okay.
Next story.
The Swiss citizen reported. You want to move on quick?
I love that he did. They won't give his name. Like, we need to know this guy's name.
The Swiss citizen reported a sudden onset of sharp chest pain, followed by shortness of breath while lying in bed masturbating. That's all it has. That's all we have about it.
But man, I want to see a Netflix doc on this.
They got Dr. Pimple Popper. Why can't we have like masturbation
Dude,
injuries?
how funny is it if we actually did a doc on this guy? We interviewed his family, his teachers, how nice he was, and then the day we did reenactments and all that stuff.
Dude, aren't you like the new VP of comedy or something like that?
Yeah, I am. I am the VP. No, I'm head of comedy at Elride Productions and at Rockfin.
Green light, man. Let's do it.
Bam.
A woman, this is from CTV News, a woman with chemical sensitivities chose medically assisted death after a failed bid to get better housing. A 51-year-old Ontario woman with severe sensitivities to chemicals chose medically assisted death after her desperate search for affordable housing free of cigarette smoke and chemical cleansers failed, advocates say. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is like, just get over it.
It seems to be the first in the world for someone diagnosed with multiple chemical sensitivities, a chronic condition also referred to as an environmental illness or environmental allergies.
Johnny, is this also an atrocity?
Yeah, she has allergies and she killed herself for allergies.
Oh my God, Johnny, did I send you that story?
I don't know.
Johnny.
You'll have to tell me what it is first.
This is the story you want to do. This is so hilarious.
Is it better than the guy who injured his lungs jerking off?
Johnny, it's right there. I'm going to send it to you. It's right fucking there. Johnny, just look this up, okay? Ready? I suffered a scary sexual transmitted...
Oh, I got this. This is on my list.
Oh, yeah, but play it right now because it fits right into
I have it
this.
right here. Okay. This is going to be my last story. Okay, this is from New York Post. I suffered a scary sexually transmitted allergic reaction to nuts. This is more of this creative writing from the Post. Aw, nuts. Pharmacy staff couldn't keep it together after an OnlyFans star needed treatment for an extreme allergic reaction to peanuts that was induced by her partner's ejaculation, the Daily Mail reported.
So she got cream pie that had nuts in it.
That's what happened. The adult video heartthrob, and we're going to show her in a second, known as Australia's sultry dressing Lucy Banks, spoke out on the rare phenomenon that caused her intimacy to become ire.
Johnny, this is truly an atrocity. Would you agree on this? This is right up there.
It left her desperately waddling into the drugstore for help.
Oh my God. What is I'm having a nut allergy in my fucking woo-woo waddle look like?
Like, you know, when she walked in, everybody was like, the bathroom code is 375. And she's like, no, it's not that. It's not that.
Do you think she was crying when she talked to the New York Post about this?
I had never heard of food allergens transmitting and negatively affecting partners through ejaculation before, Banks told the Mail, mentioning that her stud of the hour had eaten peanuts earlier in the day and inadvertently transferred them to her during sexy time. Let's never call it sexy time. Can we agree on that? Despite the severity of Banks' phallic-caused anaphylaxis, the pharmaceutical staff was in hysterics upon the improbable diagnosis of her anguish.
Johnny, I'm going to ask you.
Here are photos of this young lady.
Yeah, I mean, like that's great. I mean, it's great. It's great. I mean, it's great. Are those the same people?
Yes, yeah. Great hair.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at is her hair.
Yeah.
It's great. It's just so funny. It's just like I make
Face
a living.
Is great too.
Everybody wants to blast nuts and look at her belly button. Are you into that belly button? That belly button's a little.
Looks like it kind of pull you in there, huh?
Yeah, it's a little like it looks like a second vagina. I gotta be honest with you, dude.
That's cruel.
Yeah, that's why I said. So here's the whole thing, dude.
Yeah.
Here's the whole thing. It's like this is obviously like because this isn't the first New York Post story about OnlyFans girl. So they just run stories so that and then these girls just get more subscribers.
Absolutely, yeah.
And Johnny, I'm gonna ask you an atrocity question. It's very dark. Do you think a vagina is tighter when it's having an allergic reaction?
What if this guy, that's like his Mount Olympus, and he's trying to get back to that now, her having an allergic reaction?
Yeah,
on his dick?
I mean, it just seized up on him. He's like, I've never felt more snug in my life.
And now he's going on like these fetish apps looking for like anybody who has a peanut allergy.
Yeah, are you allergic to peanuts? Hit me up. I'll blast one in you.
Okay. We just got a couple more here. This is from Click Orlando. Fake DEA agent busted while trying to get a discount at Wendy's in a place called Bunnell. David Stover is arrested on the charge of impersonating law enforcement. A man trying to get a discount on his fast food order, not even for free. He's trying to get a fucking discount, this guy, is accused of impersonating a DEA agent. 57-year-old man. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this dude.
Oh my God, this looks like the guy that I was driving today,
bullshit.
Johnny. He was standing in the middle of the street next to a car begging for money with a side.
I've seen so much of that in the street.
He was in the street, so you had to drive around.
I saw that today too. That's so weird that you say that. I saw the exact same thing.
Older guy?
With the homeless vet, like help a vet sign.
Same guy.
Oh, it's a black guy, right?
No, this was a white guy.
Different guy. Wow,
this guy looked like Kenny Rogers if he was homeless.
Okay.
And he was just in the middle of the street. I'm like, dude, he goes, fuck you. And
this guy I saw was on Venice.
I'm like, bro, how are you supposed to get any money? He's probably hoping he gets hit. Yeah. And they could sue the shit out of them.
That's sad. You see those videos of people jumping
By the way,
cars.
People buy cops free meals. But I guarantee you this, nobody buys anybody from the DEA free meals because nobody likes fucking drug cops.
Fucking narcs, man.
So, Johnny, we already talked about Carissa on my show. She was the hot chick from she's still hot from the girls are all in my graduating class all look amazing.
High school. Yeah, we talked about her, yeah.
Right. But Carissa is super bangable still, right? Mm-hmm. Like she's held on to. She's the one who didn't have kids.
Props.
The rest of us are decaying, but she's super bangable. Right?
Shouts to Carissa.
The girls are all
Let's make
gorgeous.
Sam jealous and see what we can do here.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you just say?
So let's make Sam jealous and
why?
Just hit me up.
Oh,
Carissa.
So you're gonna bang Carissa? As long as she lets me watch, I don't care. So she sees me in San Diego. She happens to be in San Diego. I'm performing at the Loyola Comedy Store. She's like, Sam, can I come watch you perform? I'm like, sure. Which is always weird because I don't know how people from my graduating class are gonna accept. Now they know my comedy because they see it, but back then they didn't know as much. And believe me, nobody knows my comedy. But anyways,
that's not true.
So she shows up with a friend. We're all hanging out, and we're like, and she's like, anyways, this is Sarah. She's with the DEA. I go, did you just bring someone from the DEA to come hang out with me? You know I'm a drug addict. You know I had a drug problem. I'm sober now. But what if I wasn't? It was
a guy or a girl?
Chick. She was hot too.
She was hot too. Wow.
Yeah. But it's still, isn't
tried
that
it.
like every like porno is like a hot cop will bust you, and the other way she's not going to write you a ticket or take you to jail if you drop dick on her? Isn't that like every?
Did you try to sort that out? Did you try to swing into
no. I get
threesome?
really weird. Yeah, I get really weird with people from my hometown.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't want to like try to bang them.
Listen to how stupid this guy is, though. Police say they were called. The only reason they got called is because he was demanding a law enforcement discount and got into a fight with the staff. He was threatening to report the staff to corporate for not. Wouldn't you, if you're a good scam artist, it doesn't work. You just try to make yourself invisible, go on to the next place.
Dumb.
What an idiot.
Yeah, it's thin. This guy's an idiot.
According to police, this is how stupid he is. Stover was a regular at that Wendy's for the past 2 years. Workers said he used to get a discount at the restaurant before he had a friend who was a cashier there, according to the arrest. But when that worker left the job, he started claiming he was a law enforcement officer so he could get the same discount. They knew the guy. They knew he wasn't law enforcement. What? He's obviously mentally deranged, this guy. What an idiot.
Imagine committing a felony because your friend quit a fast food job.
He's going to do real time. All right, watch this. This headline is from USA Today. Self-driving car pulled over in San Francisco, confounding police. Ain't nobody in it, is the quote from police. And I think we got a video of this. You see the cop getting out.
Somebody get out from the back seat.
You hear him? Ain't nobody in it.
This is crazy.
It's making a run for it, dude.
It just ran a red light. Did it?
No, it didn't. No, it turned green and it went on. It hauled ass.
Dude, is it just fucking with them?
Oh, look, here we come. Here's Karen now, the fucking scream of, oh my God, what is this? I almost got hit.
The funniest thing I've ever seen. Now two of them gotta get out.
Why? Yeah, why? Oh, he's got a fucking riot stick, dude. What's he gonna do? A nightstick?
What if this, Johnny?
Just start beating the car like his Knight Rider?
Kicks off the humans versus robot war. What if this is where the Matrix begins? They start beating the fuck out of this car, and then all of a sudden the robots come to kill us.
How do you write a ticket for a car that doesn't have a driver? Who gets the ticket?
Boss, we got a situation. We got no driver. We just pulled over nobody.
Isn't that crazy? Like, what do you even do with that?
My favorite part is, Johnny, they sent out the intern to go look at it first. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
I think that guy's Asian, right? I'm looking at everybody, all the white people, like, oh my God, there's no car. There's no driver in the car. Stop.
All right. Yeah,
Stop.
I think we've gotten our fill of this, but
Stop.
that
It
was
almost
pretty fun.
sounds like a laugh track is going on. Like this is the worst sitcom ever.
Okay. This is from IAI News. Consciousness and higher spatial dimensions. Do higher spatial dimensions hold the key to solving the hard problem of consciousness? This is a theory being put forth that consciousness actually comes from another dimension into our dimension. Isn't that interesting?
Well, I mean, like, our consciousness is basically the universe, so it is a higher dimension. But I don't think we could talk about these things because I don't think our mind is meant not to understand those. Like I talk about on Tinfoil Hat all the time. Our meat suits, our brains are like those fat sumo suits. Like they're purposely restrictive so that we can't figure this stuff out.
It's like trying to comprehend infinity, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I remember as a kid, I used to just sit up trying to think about
and
what
you
it
just
meant
couldn't do it.
and it makes your head hurt. It's the same thing thinking about not existing, dying.
I agree. I totally agree.
All right, that wasn't a great story because it was actually just a okay.
It's a great
well, this is our last one right here. This is from the Smithsonian Magazine. Anonymous buyer, and I get why this guy's anonymous, pays over $1 million for a piece of invisible art. The receipt for one of Yves Klein's zones of immaterial pictorial sensibility was described by Sotheby's as an early NFT. Before NFTs upended the art world, the artist Yves Klein sold nothing in exchange for solid gold. One of the key figures in Nouveau Realisme, New Realism, could have just said that, the movement was Klein, and he was a pioneer of conceptual art. Anyway, it's just something invisible. Somebody paid $1 million for it.
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing I've ever. That's what
this doesn't prove
Johnny,
that,
you know what was this style called?
New realism.
No. It's called money laundering. That's the style of art. It's called money laundering, and they're laundering money.
And we're going to end on this one, which is, you may have seen this because you're a Clippers fan. Protester tries to glue herself to the court during the Clippers Timberwolves game.
That's so funny.
Animal activist Alicia Santurio, trending as Glue Girl, laughed about her stunt afterward, even though she had a serious motive. Look at them trying to make excuses for it. There's Pat Beverly crying his eyes out.
I love him.
Yeah,
I love him.
Let me see if we can get the video.
Dude, I love that fucking...
Here we go. Look, dude. Do you see this? She's glued herself down here.
I love Patrick Beverly's like, white girl, you got to get up. White girl.
You know that's what he said, too.
I'm known as crazy, and you're out crazing me a ton.
Nobody out crazies me on my own home
Yeah,
floor.
you got to go. Look at this.
Oh, it's
This
showing
is
other
so
people.
dumb.
That guy that zip tied. Did you see that? That guy that zip tied himself, Just Stop Oil. Hey, that's a good cause.
I'm down with that.
Anyway, I thought that was funny. Oh, and here's Miles Bridges being escorted, and then this guy yells at him, and he tries to slap him.
Yeah. And then the guy made it racist. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Wow. Doesn't that scare you?
That scares me.
Like, if you were there watching, wouldn't you start running?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You're like, tsunami coming?
Oh, that's okay. That's what we'll end on this video. Did you hear about this woman who was like recording a video on TikTok, and she heard a landslide and started running down the street, and she saved this guy's life? Watch this.
Direction where the rock.
So she's doing a video on landslides, and she starts hearing a landslide and just starts running down the street. Hear how loud it is? She thinks she's okay now.
Fuck me!
And then she hears the main slide coming. Listen to that.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
And there's this car coming around the corner at like 50 miles an hour. She's telling it to stop.
Stop your car!
Watch. Look behind her. See that? All that shit that came down, dude? That would have been her.
Who's a rock slide?
Literally 30 seconds from getting fucking killed. Let me think about that.
I ran screaming down the road just so you know on the beach.
I know.
Isn't that amazing?
He would have died.
Why?
Is that her down there dancing?
No, I don't know. I mean, do we want to look at that?
I mean,
I love that you're more impressed by possibly her dancing in the grocery store than...
No, that's insanity.
Amazing, right? 31 million views on TikTok.
Johnny,
How many do you think it has? Probably like 100,000.
Is it? Do you think that maybe because so many people have cameras now and we see so much amazing shit, that's harder and harder for scripted shows to be interesting?
For sure, yeah. That's why now I think there's another reason, but that's one of the arguments for why they're going into more alien shit.
Are you blaming it on the gays?
No, I think that it's part of an agenda.
I gotta go, guys.
All right, let's do it.
Great show. How long was that show, Johnny?
2 hours.
That's it?
A little bit more than 2 hour 10, something like that.
Okay. Guys, great show. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us in another Broken Sim. If you do love the show, recommend it to your friends. Tell them that you can just listen to two dudes talk about their crazy week, and it's fucking all real stories.
We'd love to have your 5-star review.
Give us a 5-star review. Help us. Listen, the goal of this show is to get in the top 200 of comedy podcasts on Apple Podcasts. Help me, help us, help you, help us, help me, help us.
Listen to it twice.
Listen to it twice. Get it up there. Get it up there. We love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. We love the Broken. Take care. We'll see you next week.